Oh, that's not a good way to start. Anyway, hello, how are we doing? I just told myself a joke I've not heard before. Right, how are we doing, everybody? Let's have an audio check, please. It's been a while. Yeah, Happy New Year. Can you still say that on the 8th, or is it a bit weird? When does it get weird to start say Happy New Year? I think it's a week after, so that was probably weird. Yeah, so who have we got here? We've got Whiteberry, Mohammed from the start there, Old Gaming, Abigail, hello, Razvan, Mates3, Skip to the End, Jigglybit, Sleepster, Roxy, Rachnid, Airborne, Mofo. How is everybody doing? New year, new you? Or does nobody actually do that? MZ, Slackslow. I've never been one for New Year's resolutions. If you just want to start something, just start something. Hello, nearly 2 years. Anything? Who's that? Felix. Hello. Any new things for year 3? What do you mean new things? New things for year 3, and thank you for 2 years. That's wow, 2 years. Damn, that's a long ass time to do anything, isn't it? What do you mean by any new things? And hello, Nez. I'm just gonna Nezinitis. Sorry. Hello, how are we doing? How's the challenge going? It's going well. I haven't had a breakdown yet, so that's good. Yeah, so it's going well. I've got it planned out, and I'm playing games that I don't know. I've been playing weird games. I'm not going to go through what I've been doing on that because I'm going to save that for that video. I'm not going to bring my list up. But yeah, games I usually wouldn't play, I have been doing. So yeah, it's going well. And Kane, how are we doing? Happy New Year to you. Shellshock Trophies, good to see you. That was close. Master at Latvia. Oh, Latvian. Hello from why am I saying it? Hello, Latvia. Maybe new stickers. Oh, right, for the right. Okay, yes. Yeah, I can do that. Yes, I will have a look at what I can do. You know what? Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually, because I've been thinking of doing something or trying something myself. So that will give me a good opportunity to try that. Yes, yeah, I'll sort that out at some point this year, along with getting 365 platinums and all the games that are coming out. Why not? We'll add some more stuff. I don't mean that in a sarcastic way, honestly. I will do. I'll have a look at it. Tetra, how we're doing? Is the list for the trophy review people? I remember submitting my name over a year ago. Everyone, it's literally, if you turn up, we can have a look. So, yes, if anybody who's here wants their list looking at, we're doing this again. I was thinking of having a bit of a rejig of what we do on these Sundays, but I don't know, it's what people expect now, and it kind of works, so we'll leave it as it is with regards to reviewing and things like that. But yeah, anybody who wants their trophy list reviewing, let me know right now, and we'll spin the wheel and see whose list we are doing. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. Equinox, hello to you. Even though probably I quit Platinum's, still gonna be a member. Platinum Chaser, thank you, Felix. You've quit altogether. That's it, done. Wow, okay. I mean, I've done that myself before. That's kind of what led to this, I suppose. Just calming down for a while. Tommy Gunn, good to see you, of course. And Statman, good to see this again. Yeah, it's good to be back as well. And Adam Brown, sorry, I missed you there. Did I see that? I think I did. No, I don't think I did. Anyway, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? CZ Zernbog. Haven't we done that one? I've definitely seen that name before. Maybe not. Unless maybe we're friends on PSN or something like that. Joseph, not seen you in a while. How am I doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing? I used to love your platinum guides and was wondering if any more are on the way, or if you decided to take a break from them. The way you phrased that, then I was worried a bit. I used to love your platinum guides, but they've gone downhill lately. No, I'm doing a new one. I'm doing Callisto Protocol. I know it's late. I know everyone's kind of done with that and they're waiting for Dead Space and things like that, but I mean, I can just do them at my own pace. I mean, I did Resident Evil 7 last year, so yeah, I am still doing them. Callisto, I'm going to start it properly tomorrow because my son is still off school. He goes back tomorrow, so I've been with him for the past 3 weeks. It's been ridiculous he's been off that long, but yeah, that I'm doing. In Callisto Protocol, I kind of didn't get a along with at the start. I did a bit while I was doing God of War guides, and I thought, no, this is too different to God of War. It feels weird, and I didn't like it for that reason. But then I've gone back to it and done it, and I would say it's my third favourite game of last year, which knocks God of War off the third place, which some people probably wouldn't agree with, but I don't know what it was about it. Just at the end, everything, it was just, the pacing was really good. Just everything about it, it was good. And the dodge mechanic, which people don't really like, I actually liked in the end, really liked. So yeah, it's a case of just getting used to it because it is so weird and different. Anyway, True Ethical Duck. Okay, well, I'll have a look. I have a low percentage completion, but I decided for this year I'll stop buying new games. You're stopping altogether? Yeah, I mean, I've done that as well. Dino, how we doing? Toughest Soulsborne boss. Happy New Year. Looking forward to your guides once again. Rajan. How we doing? Toughest Soulsborne boss. It's got to be one of the ones from the Bloodborne dungeons, hasn't it? Probably amygdala, however you want to say it, from the dungeons. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, I'll stick with that one. Abigail, how we doing? Mayara, how we doing? Zinky Laskar, how we doing? If you want to see a bloody mess, you can always look at mine. It's Ashande, no problem at all. A funny thing, actually, we're just having dinner and my son asked me, are you ever going to review my trophy list? That made me think, do I do it or not? Because then, I don't know, it'd be public which his is. I don't know, but he's going to wait until he's got a few more. But I think I will at some point. Ben, I started a new account. Oh, you started a new one. How are you going on with that? Good to see your face. Thank you, Airborne. I wish I could say the same, but obviously I can't. Any good games from your challenge list you played so far? I don't want to go through them all, really, but I really liked Toem, which was obviously from PlayStation Plus last year. I didn't play it, and it was just really nice. It just fit together like a puzzle in the end. It was all just very nice to play. I don't know, it was a weird one. So far, I'd probably say that was the best one I've done. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to go. I'm saving some of the best ones, or the ones I think will be the best ones, for later on as well. I'm doing sort of the longer ones at the moment to try and get some of those out of the way, because they could be a problem when it gets a bit busier. But yes, probably so far that one. I've done 7. I've not done one today, but I've been doing a bit of a longer one, so I'll probably do 2 tomorrow. So that was weird. That's my hard drive booting up. I don't know why it does it, because I'm running off the C drive, which isn't... That's a solid state. I don't know why it does that, but if you just saw my face go funny for a minute, that's what it was. I made it to the 100th. Nice. Maybe I only get platinums for games I really like, but I'm done playing boring games just for a platinum trophy. Fair enough. Honestly, yeah, I get that. Ben, it's never too late for a good guide. That's, yeah, I suppose that would be... It sounds arrogant of me to say it, doesn't it? Yeah, my guides are so good they're worth waiting for. I don't know. That's horrible. But no, I think I do a decent enough job, so it doesn't really matter when they come out. I mean, people used... Bloodborne is my most viewed one now, I think. And I did that 6 years after the game came out, so yeah, it doesn't really matter when I do them, does it? I didn't really like Callisto 2. Did you like it in the end, or at all? Did you finish it? Because it definitely changed. My opinion definitely changed on that game. Where the hell are we up to? Oh my god, it's jumped. I got the platinum for Ratchet & Clank 1. First time ever beating it. 1 million bolts was a grind so boring. I don't remember having to do that. I guess I blocked it out. No, I have done them. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. I did word that a bit strange. Sorry, you'll be glad to know I love... present tense, your guy. Thank you. Joseph, thank you. I enjoyed Callisto Protocol, but I couldn't bring myself to beat hard mode trophy. Gonna wait till New Game Plus. I started it in hard. Honestly, if the option is there, I'll always try and do one playthrough, and the option was there because the hard was there from the start, and it's not that bad. You just play it a lot slower. I don't know how quick you'd play it in normal, but you just kind of isolate. If an enemy turns up, just hang back, kill them, move on. It's honestly not that bad at all. Excuse me, Scott, how are we doing? I did have a good Christmas. How was yours? Just watching Elden Ring walkthrough. Hello, Yusuf. What's your most valuable platinum? Mine's Red Dead 2 or Cuphead. Probably still Killzone 2. Maybe maybe Red Dead as well. That's quite a good one. That doesn't mean a lot to me as well with regards to this channel and everything. So I'll go for that as well, actually. Always buy something, pop 2 trophies and don't keep playing. Oh, right, okay, your percentage. Orphan's fine, honestly. Orphan of Cos. Yeah, I think the thing with Amygdala is the randomness of the jumping, the second phase or third phase. Is it 2 phases? Well, it's 2, isn't it? Orphan, you can kind of telegraph. He telegraphs quite well, so it's not too bad. The Plat a Day challenge is going fine, but it's not Plat a Day. That's the way I framed it. Is 365 in a year, so I don't have to do one every day. So I don't want to put that stress on because that's going to be too much, and I'll start hating myself. Do you have a guide for Witcher 3? I do not. It's a bit of it's a weird one, The Witcher 3, because it is such a long game that it would be a really long guide, which I don't know, it's like a lot. Was it 40, 50 hours if you really tighten up the playthrough? But it's a weird one because you do need one as well because there's a lot of missable stuff in it. So no, I think at this point it's too late to do one. I don't think many people would use it at this point, and it would take so long to do it as well. So no, unfortunately not. I'm not going to do one either. Roxy, what do you think of Foreclosed? Yeah, I've got that on my list. Hopefully it's not terrible still. There's probably quite a few terrible ones on my list, but I'm sure I'll find them. Still on Rayman Legends grind, plus working towards 100% on Burnout. Oh, Burnout. Yes, I completely forgot about that. Oh, you're disappointed with what? Tone is refreshing. It is. I did the DLC as well, which was free, and I like that. Yeah, it just, I don't know, it didn't even need the colour. It felt like I was playing the game in colour, but it's black and white. Yeah, you never sort of put that together. What's not to like? He's got all Souls parts. What's not to like? Oh, you mean the guides, you mean? I need 1 trophy Yakuza like a dragon, Platts, but the 2 final towers a nightmare. It takes so much grinding. That's, again, why I wouldn't play them. You want to look my new PSN? Loads of easy pats. Over 23,000 trophies since June. Holy Jesus. I honestly, I don't mean this in a horrible way, but I hope that one doesn't come up because that's going to take a long time on my first one back. 99. Okay. I'll put it on the list. Right, Chinklank 2 is next and will be my 40th. Nice. I was actually thinking as well, I'm going to hit my 500th soon, but because I'm kind of just breezing through them, I don't know if I'm going to have one proper decent one lined up because it's going to happen in the next month. I don't really want to go on to how many I've got. I suppose people can look at any time, can't they? Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Maybe Dead Space might be the timing on that one. Are you going for the 100% on Overcooked or just the Plat? On Overcooked 2, I will be doing, I've noticed quite a few that I've done recently. I've had DLC with them. But obviously I need to prioritise getting platinum over the DLC. I do have it, so I'll do it. That's one I've been doing with my wife and son. They actually quite like playing it, so it's not bad. They're playing it right now downstairs, actually. I always end up working on too many plats at once. I've noticed I've had to start doing that. I've got Hades going, which I do really like. I can't believe I've not played that properly yet. Didn't finish Callisto. I stopped at the tutorial, saw the story spoiler on Twitch. Oh no. Yeah, it definitely gets a lot better. Yes, once you get to grips with the dodge, because it is so weird and it feels really unfair, but it's actually not. I went in not expecting a lot from Callisto, enjoyed it at first, then found that enjoyment bleeding out steadily until by most of the time I was done. Most disappointing game you've played? Really? That was the complete opposite for me. Yeah, definitely. At the end, I was really getting into it. But yeah, I guess everyone's different. Huge improvement. It was released in over a year later too. What was that? Ratchet and Clank 2 is a huge improvement. Oh, there, yes. Elden Ring was one of the best games ever made. I'll always go back to it. I can't disagree with that. Obviously, the best game of last year. Would love to do a Surge 2 guide. A few people would. It's still not off the table, but at the moment, I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon. Killzone was hard because of multiplayer, right? Yeah, Will, it's the online stuff, and I hate online, and I did it properly. I didn't boost it or anything. Yeah, staying up for a week, basically, a whole week staying up to keep in the leaderboards, because I did it when it was still fairly popular, so it was busy. Enjoying the new year. I am Iron. How are you doing? Gave me some trouble. Had to summon for it. Yes, I didn't like summon for Amygdala because the summon died too easily, and then you're stuck with a powerful Amygdala. So yeah. How do Benjamin? How do Will? How we doing? I jumped back into The Witcher 3 after giving up on it in 2019. So glad I've stuck with it this time. Yeah, it's good. It's just clunky. Is the PS5 version still clunky? If you've played it and you know. Eric, how are we doing? Chalice amygdala. I know the word is amygdala. That's the brain, part of the brain with the fear or something. But in the game they said amygdala, so I don't know which one to say. Most frustrating. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It is quite a frustrating boss. Shout out for the DS2. Thank you, Brandon. Was good. I'm working on Returnal. Hope you had a good 20. Hope you have a good. Yeah, I hope it doesn't kill me doing all these. Yeah, you too. Started God of War. Nice. The new one. Red Hood Wild. Hello. Hades is a great game. It really is. It's one of the thing with roguelites, isn't it? They're not likes. Is that sense of you die and you go back to the start and it's like, no, I've just got to go through this bit. But there's such a sense of progression with that one because the world just constantly changes. It's so good. I'm not getting bored of it at all. Yet I've only done sort of 15 runs, maybe even less than that. So I hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully I can stick it out for the 60 odd hours, whatever it is. And Outlaw Jason, it has been a while. How are you? Multiverse. Don't want to boost it, but it's such a grind. Is it that bad? Yeah, that's the free. It's free, isn't it? I don't think I'll plan on doing that, but yeah, is it that bad? And hello, James Raben. How are you been? How have you been? Almost finished the last DLC. God of War Ragnarok. No, that's not what it says. It says Dawn of Ragnarok for Valhalla. Spent my New Year Eve in bed, down with a fever, grinding those last. Oh no, the mastery challenges, but thankfully they're done. Are they as bad as they seem? I did one and I thought no, I literally won and like no, I'm done. I'm leaving this for now. And yeah, I can only imagine they get worse from there. But New Year's Eve in bed. I mean, didn't know I was actually awake this New Year's Eve, but yeah, hopefully all right now. I'm sure you are. A week later. Speaking of great games, finally played God of War 2018. Quite enjoyed the game and story so far. Finally he's playing it. I didn't think you were going to do that. I do dislike streaming PS3 games though. It randomly lags even when my family is asleep. Oh yeah, I've not tried that yet. I've got a few on PlayStation Plus. I don't know how that's going to go. I should have tested it first. I guess when I get to the first one, I'll test it on that. I'll probably test it on one that has both options. Does that... Wait. What does that mean? Statman member for 2 months. Did you? Oh no, yeah, you didn't put anything. Okay, and thank you Robbie Hobbs as well for 13 months. Struggling to finish God of War Ragnarok. The game has so many collectibles, and it's not even that bad with that one. I found the original one worse with the lake. It does have a lot. It does. Yeah, it's a shame if you don't like collectibles because there are a hell of a lot. 500 party matches, Jesus. It has to include it. It does, yeah. First time you beat certain bosses, it's such a good feeling, especially when you see them again later on. Yeah, exactly. So 100% Hot Wheels. I'm stuck working on the time trials. Now, I was stuck on the time trials, some specific ones. There's one that was horrendous. It's, I think you have like a minute 19 or something, and then the 3 stars is a minute 20. It's one of the last ones. And then I thought, this can't be right. I just can't get round quick enough. It's just not happening. And then I looked up YouTube, obviously, Hot Wheels shortcuts on this specific track. And it turns out the track has a shortcut that you pretty much have to use to get the time. And you do it by just dropping off the edge. You drop onto the track. So if you're struggling on one of the Hot Wheels tracks on the time trials, look up shortcuts because they all have them. And that's the whole thing. They all have shortcuts. And it can take sort of 20 seconds off the time sometimes. So, yes, if you're struggling, look for shortcuts. Witcher 3 is better after the update. Yes, some controls are simplified. I'm finishing off PS4 version on Death March first because trophies. Then the PS5 will be exploration. Okay, nice. So you're actually going to relax with it. And you'll kind of know what to do. Yeah, nice. I might go back to it, and obviously not anytime soon. So the PS4 version's updated as well. Is that what you're saying? It plays better. Absolutely dreadful. Took me weeks and weeks to do those alone. One was the last 3 literally luck based. That's fun. You have to do so many critical hits on a certain enemy, which like 90%. Oh no. Why luck? Not bringing luck into things like this. Working on Ragnarok for my 100th, then hopefully get my list. Ah yes, of course. Been waiting. Yeah, get it done. Ends up counting as a kill. Okay, right, yeah. So you got to get a kill with the... Each ends up counting as a kill. So you have to kill them with criticals. I think that's what I'm getting from that. Hollywood Guy, how have you been? It has been a while. Good to see you. Hang on, it's all going on. It's all going on here. There's only 2 you can fail it on. What does that mean? I finished year 2022 with 40. Nice. Most ever done in a year, bringing my total 84. Excellent. Thorben, currently now doing my 3rd Skyrim plat. Your 3rd one. Nah, good luck with that. Gordo, how we doing? And Patrick, shortcuts. You're a gentleman. Yeah, it's so obvious. I did most of them. I think I had 5 that was struggling. I just couldn't get round. And yeah, shortcuts. Some of them are like, how the hell did you figure this out? And some of them are really obvious. I had that with the PS3 version of God of War. The fact that they have to do the challenges in one sitting's made me give up on the plat for now. I did like the God of War challenges, though, the early ones. Feel like such an outlier when it comes to Hades. I did enjoy it. Felt like it dragged on too long for the variety of content it had. Events halting due to RNG progress just wasn't fun. I mean, I really like the feel, the characters and everything about it. So if it does start cycling and becoming really repetitive, then yeah, I'll probably start hating it after then. But yeah, for now, it's okay though. No, it's better than okay. It's great. Probably didn't help I played it right after Dead Cells, which I thought was amazing. Probably. Tons of build variety and routes still getting updated as well. Still. So it is updated. Say look based as well. That's not intentional. It's because the game broke with the mechanics since it doesn't register the critical stun when you hit the spot at the time. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, so anybody who wants... Right, before... You better get on with this. Although it's not 1:30 yet. We're not that bad. You want your list looking at? Put your name, PSN, in the chat now, and I will spin the wheel. I need to get the wheel up, and we'll see whose list we're doing in the next 5 minutes. Oh no, I've not got the wheel up. Wheelofnames.com. That's what I use if you're interested. I'm sure you're not. Son of Sam, how we doing? Over 1,100 hours between PS4 and PS5. I've done the wrap up, mate. Oh, on the end of year one. Okay, that's a lot. Last year. Would you do a walkthrough for Shadow of the Tomb Raider? No, I did most of the difficult stuff with regards to Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm not going to do a full walkthrough for that one because I've done years ago. I did that, so yeah. Unfortunately, no, I'm not going to do one for that. If I hadn't have done the videos, I probably would have done. So yeah, catching heart attack with all the Fs. Okay, 2 more, and then we'll spin this wheel. Sween dog rocks 26, and then BAULO hyphen underscore hyphen FL3XX. Okay, and then milk. Who's that? Chris Milk. Okay, and I think that's everyone. And Fide, how we doing? 200 hours of PS5. Oh no, you got to get that up. Just got a second crossover pack where items, weapons from other indies are included. Also, a big Castlevania collab is dropping soon. Oh right, nice. I mean, yeah, that is one I've wanted to do as well, Dead Cells, but. And I have Lord Martok's Musings. I recognise that name. Did you comment? I've not gone through the comments and replied from the last couple of days. I think you did. I think you were the one that said you were doing a similar thing. I think it was. You might as well answer you while you're here. Yes, it was. Yeah, I thought I recognised the name. Yeah, I have started it. I've done 7 so far. It's not too bad. Honestly, I've done some of the longer ones as well, and it's not been too stressful yet. Hoping for an old account today. One where you see old school PS3, hopefully. Right, let's get these names plugged in. So we've got CZ Zern. I can't remember who that was now. CZ Zern. It hasn't corrected your name. That's weird. True. Ashan. You're now Ashen. Sleepy. So it's not going to change that. Let's see what it changes Sween to. Obviously sweet. Bubo, Bilo, Bolo, and Chris. KRS. 1. KRIS. Okay, let's spin this wheel and see where we are going. Are we maybe going to see games being streamed this year, Ben? Thought it would be a great idea to knock some plats out. I was thinking that, yeah. So Bo is who we're doing. Bolo, Funny Face, FL3XX is who we're doing now. Yeah, I was thinking that. I could do that. Some streams where, finish a quick one off, because there are, some really quick ones. So yeah, it's going to happen. Yeah, I don't know when. This is the thing as well, is I don't want to line them up and then... Yeah, no, I'll figure it out, yes. Right, let's get your name in. I haven't even moved all the screens around yet. Bulo. There it is, that's easy enough. Let's do a quick update on that one. I'm human. Oh, we're going to have to refresh the page because it hasn't got the tick there. Good stuff. There we go. Now update. There we go. Okay, at least yours is visible. Good stuff. How many games you got? You have 1,000 and odd. No, you're friendly. You have 149. That's not too bad. It feels like forever since I've done one of these. Ben, did you plat some of 2:30 in the morning the other night? I did. It was Toem, actually. It was just one of those ones I just played all the way through when I started it again. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to start doing that. Playing them in the morning, really. But if I'm not taking my son to school in the morning like I am tomorrow, and I have to bloody walk because the car's not back. And it's supposed to be raining, so that's fun. Anyway, I think I'd say to you, Ben, no, I can't. Man, the PS500 was 529. Yeah, God of War, though, you got with it. Kingpin Loot. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've already spun. Sorry, we'll get I'll put you on with the next one. Let me write that down. See if you're still here afterwards. Kingpin, Luke. Let me just see. Is who did we just spin? Bolo. You must still be here. You just gave me your name. So yes, you are still here. Hopefully. And then I need to get the text back up, don't I? Because that's not visible at the moment. Let's just copy paste, and that's Poland. That's a flag I know for once. Move that, move that, move that, and make it visible. There we go. 2:30 in the morning, rookie numbers. I know, and that nearly, it didn't nearly kill me, but when I finished, I thought, Jesus Christ, 2:30. I can't do this anymore. Well, that's nothing. 2:30 in the morning is nothing. It's been since October, the last list stream, October 30th. Wow, it was that long ago. Okay, that's why I'm feeling a bit rusty doing this. When isn't it supposed to be raining in England? You know, that's a good point, honestly. Most of the time it doesn't bother me because I don't have to walk a mile and a half there and back to drop my kid off at school, but I'm going to have to do in the morning, and that's kind of when you notice it. If you flip that flag upside down, what country would it represent? Oh, don't do this to me. Is it Malaysia? I don't know. I'll go with Malaysia. I don't know. Okay, so we've got a Bolo. Bolo. I guess that's what it is. Correct me if it's not. From Poland. And you got level 354, 3,790 total, 63 platinums. Country rank is 3,479. World rank is 146,723. And your completion is 51.18. Okay. Yeah, down we go. I'm good, Ben. Been playing some Defense Grid 2. I love Tower Defense. I love that. Yeah, Tower Defense. There's just not enough great ones. But that is a particularly good one. Indonesia. I mean, I was close. What did I say? Something that wasn't right. I was up all night playing LC1, getting a million bolts. Was done at 9 a.m. See, you can still do that because you're young. Yeah, you're all right. That's how I used to do it as well. But yeah, 2:30. It felt weird. It felt dirty almost. That was a weird thing to say. Being up at that time. Malta. Okay. Indonesia. Right, okay. Alright, okay. Where are we? We're only in 2016. Unfortunately, no PS3. But that's not terrible. It's not a problem. But, yeah, you were hoping, but unfortunately not. Where are we? Just Cause 3. War Thunder, get that deleted. And Garden Warfare 2. Battlefield Hardline. Yeah, I'd already given up on Battlefield at this point. Far Cry Primal. There's a lot of Far Cry. There's a lot of Ubisoft on PS Plus. Good, I hope you quote that. Yeah, there's a lot of Ubisoft, and unfortunately I can't really do any this year because they are really long. Yeah. Guys, it's Poland. This is my profile. Yeah, it's Poland. Yeah. He's saying which flag would be upside down. Malaysia has a moon and stars. Right, that's where I'm going wrong. That's where I'm going wrong. You should really try Aegis Earth if you have an alternate. Oh, it's Tower Defense. Oh, hello. Hang on. Why didn't you say? Tower Defense. I didn't realise that. I was spelling it the weird American way with an S. I see you recently got the platinum for Callisto Protocol. Did you get it legit or use the glitch? I'm asking because I'm getting the game tomorrow and everybody says saying the maximum security is bugged. I got it properly, legitimately, with the disc version. I could have done the glitch, but I didn't want to. Yeah, it's fine. Difficulty-wise, I'd honestly recommend it. If it was easier, I probably wouldn't like the game as much. So, yes, legit. Worked fine with the latest patch, whichever one it is at the moment. Where did I get it? Yesterday, day before? Yesterday. Fine. So yeah, Richard Osman holds the Guinness World Record for the most capital cities recalled from the flags of their country. Does he now? Is there anything he doesn't know? He's a bit like you, isn't he? Plants vs. Zombies is my favourite, and also South Park Tower Defense game is great. There's a South Park one. Plants vs. Zombies was really good. I have done that, yeah. Mentioned it multiple times. Oh, it's PS3. Oh, okay. I think I had it at some point. So, yeah, PS3 I'm not going to do, unfortunately. That's... You... Is a really easy platinum. You can get in under 10 hours if you have like 15 phones lying around. Unfortunately, I don't. So, yeah, probably not. Is that how many you need? I know it's a lot. I remember it was on PlayStation Plus for months, wasn't it? Right, on we go. Black Ops 2, no platinum yet, but it's just a healthy list at this point, unless you see Fortnite, 999 hours. Just Dance 2017, Mafia 3, Fortnite obviously there, Black Ops 4, that's you, oh there, that's you, that's why you mentioned it, okay. Yeah, it's got 1.74, so yeah, it's going to take a while, I'd imagine. Star Wars Battlefront, Apex Legends, no trophies, don't know if you're still playing that. When your first one is Rainbow Six Siege, 2 years, 8 months. That's a very rare one to have as a first one, for sure. I suppose not for someone like you who plays a lot of multiplayer, I'm guessing, or at the time you did. PvZ is amazing. It's just a wholesome game, Plants vs. Zombies. I hate what they've done to it, honestly. I know they probably made a lot of money. It was the right choice for them in that respect. But, yeah, nobody plays tower defense that much. But, yeah, I wish they'd done more of that. Mace is not bad if you like tower defense. Not the best, but there aren't too many to choose from. That's, yeah, you take what you get, don't you, really? Mace. Is that on my list? Or somebody mentioned that recently? Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Oz is on a different level to me. I bet the computer wasn't even turned on Pointless. No, he just says things. He just knows everything. I knew almost all capital cities when I was a kid. I could have been on it then. Oh, right. Okay. What happened? You forgot them all and not been practicing. Warface, Titanfall 2. That's a good one to finish. Ark, Survival Evolved, The Witcher 3, Game of the Year, unfinished. Yeah, I mean, I've only just done 100% on it, finally. And I don't know, I've got to do it again. Hopefully it is a lot better with this new update. Doom, Dirt Rally 2, Shadow of the Colossus, that's another one, yeah. Farming Simulator 2019. Yeah, I guess you just kind of had a little go on that, because, yeah, if you got to where I got to, you couldn't even couple up a trailer. I started doing platinums in the middle of 2020. Rainbow Six is just a game I played since 2016, so I got the platinum just by playing. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Yeah, so we're up here in Modern Warfare. That's a couple I need to get. I need to get hold of the new PS4 version of Call of Duty, because that's how you get both versions. Bit of a cheeky one that they've put a code in it rather than just having a random download. I'm going to be doing that one for this year as well. Anyway, the only reason I know all the capital cities and flags is because I've said this before, but I'm a massive poster of all of them opposite my bed when I was a kid. You did. Yeah. I even had Guinness World Record books too. You had them. Balloon Tower Defense on miniclip.com was my childhood. What in the hell's Balloon Tower? I don't know. I'm that old that no idea what that is. Well, yeah, I'm thinking, how about the age difference? Miniclip. What the hell is it? I haven't even heard of it, and all of you live in your life when you were younger, living on it, apparently. Miniclip.com. I'm going to look that up. Anyway, Modern Warfare at the correct percentage there. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign. Surprising, I guess you might go back to that one. Surprised you've not done that one. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Spider-Man. Oh yeah, Spider-Man 2's this year, isn't it? Do we think we're getting co-op Spider-Man? I'm weirdly okay with that. As much as I usually hate co-op stuff, it's getting to the point where I'm actually actively seeking out good co-op games at this point. My nan used to get me those world record every Christmas as a stocking filler. I don't think I've ever owned one. I think my dad had one. It was a pink one. It was like 1995 or something like that. But yeah, we never had. It's just one of those ones we never had. It was Guinness World Record books. What's Miniclip? Exactly. Oh, Flash games. Okay. No idea what that is. Don't forget to like. Thank you, Jiggly Bits. It's for the younger. It certainly is. Yeah. Spider-Man 2 is this year. Yeah, the end. I have done A Way Out. Shout out to Eric. Man, that was good. I have done it. Yeah, it was really good as well. Marvel Spider-Man, yes. Dying Lights. I don't know if I'm going to try that series, to be honest. Is that co-op? But then again, it's not something my son can play, is it? Flash game sites. Yeah, Flash games is something I never did. I guess if you're a kid and you're looking for free games, you'd go on Flash game sites. I guess our equivalent was teletext games. What was it called? Beehive Bedlam and stuff like that. Guess that's what we played. I'm saying we. I'm specifically thinking of Will because he's old like me. In the past, I spent a ton of hours playing Sanctum 2, Tower Defense, first-person shooter hybrid. It's become one of my favourite games. Let me write that down. Sanctum 2. Okay. Even school, when I run around the pool, what's called? I know, no idea what Friv is either. You're doing Witcher 3 is your 100th. That's not a bad idea. I don't, yeah, Friv, never heard of either of these two. We did, it was good, yeah. Yeah, it was good. Apart from doing the pull-ups. Anyway, Far Cry 4, excellent. Far Cry 3. Is it as good the second? I don't know if you've done it the first time around. Is Far Cry 3 as good the second time around, or does it get boring quick? Gang Beasts, nice. Don't see Gang Beasts very often. That is a co-op game. Well, it's more of a competitive game, isn't it? Star Wars Battlefront 2. My name is Mayo. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that this year. My name is Mayo 3. Finishing the trilogy. How exciting. I'm not that old. I'm around Mayara's age. I'm pretty definitely what? Definitely watched the same cut as... You're not that old. I thought you were. I thought you were around my age. Okay, I guess not. You're pretty sure. Definitely watched the same stuff as a kid. Okay. I'm not, but I hope they don't do co-op, or at least don't force it with the related trophies in Spider-Man 2. Tired of multiplayer trophies sneaking into the list. Yeah, usually I would absolutely agree with that. And yeah, I probably, even if it was co-op, I'm not going to spend... There's rumours of price hikes this year with games. So let's say they go up to 65. I'm not going to spend £130 on one game so my son and I can do it co-op. It's just not happening. So yeah, ultimately I don't really want it, but it would be cool if there was a way like they did on A Way Out, where you buy the game, a friend gets the pass, and then they can come and help you out. That's perfect, but Sony aren't going to do that, are they? Yeah, hopefully not, I suppose. Beehive Bedlam. 8-Ball Pool on Miniclip is still going strong on Twitch. Is it really? A ridiculous Spider-Man... Where's that gone now? Oh, there. Fan, especially Miles and Venom. But I'll seriously skip. If they do that, okay. Yeah, it'd be... Hopefully they do... similar to Grand Theft Auto 5. I guess I'm hoping that's how they structure it, because there's the two of them now, that you just kind of jump between the two characters. Maybe you could do it on the fly even. Who knows, yeah, that'd be good if they did it like that. And if you really wanted to, you could do co-op, but if not, you just switch between them. Who knows? Try it legit as well, maximum security. But the PSN profiles, it's full of comments that it's bugged. I am doing a Callisto guide. I'm starting it tomorrow. Yeah, it's only 8. Yeah, it's 8 chapters, so that's 8 videos, 8 days. So yeah, next week it'll be out. I'm not going to release it until it's done, because it does have some bugs. I did have a collectible loot removed from my inventory, and I pooed myself because I was right near the end and it happened, or at a point where it would have meant restarting most of the game. So yeah, it does have its bugs, and it was a bit of it's the weird checkpoint system. It's really weird because it does a checkpoint, it does a little symbol in the corner, but it actually saves sort of 10-20 seconds after that. It's weird. So if you pick up a collectible just as you get in a checkpoint and then you restart the checkpoint, you can't collect the collectible again. It's weird like that. It's quite yeah, anyway. Cheap holidays on teletext. Teletext, man. I'm waiting for it to load. Played Far Cry for first time on PS4. It was great. Yeah, first time it's going to be great. Is it going to be great second time though? That's what I mean, because I haven't played it since when it first came out. 51, oldest here. I think you might be. Doesn't have co-op. I was thinking the game will switch. Yeah, I'm guessing it will. Take about a decade and a half. Holy crap, you're only that old and you know everything. Jesus, you must read a lot. Wow. Everybody's about that age. I know Tommy's about that age as well. Everybody's in their mid-20s. God, I'm old. Fairly emotional. Really, Kane? Really? Okay. I mean, what is it? I'm waiting for most of them to come on offer, but I don't really need to wait with my name. It's like 99p usually, isn't it? Co-op is becoming a money grab sort of game. That's a shame, isn't it? It is. Mohammed's 25. Is everybody just 25, 26 here? Co-op that included. I have a good friend who will definitely play it with me. Yeah, I mean, if you have that. Yeah, 28. Okay, wait for the guide. Okay, yeah, I'll have it out yeah, next week. Not next week, the week after, sorry, once I've finished it. Lord Mattox wins with 56. Martox, sorry. You're not that old. Do you know how old I am? 28, 23, 32, getting better. 31, 43. Okay, that's old. 37, 38 in a few weeks. So we'll be the same age briefly for a couple of months. 27, 45. Oh, God, I was quite old as well. I'm saying quite old. 45 is not old. Don't freak out on me. I wish. 40. Ragna's 40. I knew that. Abigail's 46. Okay. Razvan's 40, 37. It's a weird. Everyone's. Yeah, okay. Quite the spread. No one's retired here, are they? And yes, Ben, I'm just very tuned in with British culture from the 80s and 90s, which is really weird. Even though I obviously don't remember a large part. I thought, because of the way you speak about it, like you were there, like you remember everything. Yeah, I thought you were there. A lady never discloses her age. 21, 22. You look barely 30. I like that. I like you, Nez. I like you. Okay. Yeah. Let's say next year I'll be 40. Let's put it that way. God, I think I just had a midlife crisis in my head then. My issues with co-op go back 35 years, but basically amounts to lacking friends with similar interest and distrust of strangers online. Dead Space 3 was the last time I tried. Usually the thing is, it's lining people up, because a lot of the time you don't have friends who play it. I never have had friends who played, trophies. So yeah, trying to find somebody halfway across the world, halfway across the road, that'd be easier. Yeah, it definitely doesn't make it as fun. But if you do have someone, I guess now that I have my son and he's able to play with older games, or he likes playing a variety of games now, it's actually, yeah, I feel like I want more of them. But I want good ones. I don't want just any. I downloaded Jedi Fallen Order via PS Plus, and thanks for your guides. Plot was very quick and enjoyable. Also, I'm 17. Holy crap, you're the youngest here, I think. And thank you. And a lot of people have been I saw it when I was PS Plus. I had a little yes moment when I saw that it was on PlayStation Plus, because I thought the guides would get a bump in views, and my God, have they. So yeah, I think a lot of people have done that recently. Guess Ben's age. 19 there as well. Wow. Oldest, but I'm definitely the cranky old man category, comparatively speaking. I mean, yeah, 38 is not old. Ouch, unsub. What have I done now? What did I say? I don't even remember 5 minutes ago. It's getting bad. Yeah, it's not, 38 is not old. No, double it, and yeah, you're not even 80. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not 26 though, is it? Which is the kind of the best age. When did I get married? When did I meet my wife? I should remember this. How old was I? I think I was around that age. That's the best. Mid-20s is the best, man. But then, the thing is, what you want is the knowledge that you have in your late 30s and early 40s. You start, I guess you call it a midlife crisis, or you start really thinking about things and what's really important in life and things like that. But if you had that information, that mindset when you were in your mid-20s, that'd be even better. Anyway. Okay, where are we going? Yeah, let's carry on. Yeah, going on with myself again. Payday 2, Crime Wave Edition. I think I have one trophy. No, I think I have one trophy on the old one. I think they're doing a third one as well this year, aren't they? I guess that's a co-op game. It's not one I'd play with him, though. Rocket League. Yeah, great. Nice. Rocket League's good. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight 2 this year. Silk Song, whatever they're calling it at this point. Oh, it's always been called that, hasn't it? It was DLC originally. That'll be a guide I'm looking forward to doing. No, it is a guide, although I've not finished Hollow Knight yet. But it will be a good one to start from the beginning with everybody else. Batman Telltale series, Genshin Impact, Call of Duty Black Ops, Cold War, Dead by Daylight. Quite a decent chunk of that done as well. The Forest. Is the Forest actually good? No need to rush, I've got patience. Good. Thank you. Yeah, is the Forest actually good? Because I want to play it. It just seems like something I'd like, but it's got a long platinum, so I don't know. Playing my first video game in the arcade in the early 80s called Dragon's Lair. Man, Dragon's Lair, yes. I do, on a daily basis, have to look back 3 millennia. So delving back in the past and getting a real sense of it isn't anything new. That is true. That is true. And, yeah, the 80s and 90s is probably getting to the point where it is long enough ago for you. Once long ago, Ben promised to do Ted Space. I knew he was going to get that. I knew when he saw that. Is it on PlayStation Plus? I think it... is it? Can you do the streamy thing? Yeah, I mean, my PS3 doesn't even work anymore. The disc drive doesn't work. Having said that, I do have 2 others, but I'm not sure. One of them is definitely on its last legs. Yes, I know, but there's so many other ones, Eric. There's so many others. Resident Evil 5, I didn't do that co-op. Or I might have done. I might have boosted that one, actually. Ask about the stats for Fallen Order guide since it got PS Plus. Do you get any subs from it? Yeah, it's the subscribers this month has been quite good, I must say. It's been quite a good month, last month or so, with God of War and now Star Wars again. How many times that thing's going to get rejuvenated, the guides on those. Yeah, and they're releasing the next Star Wars, is it a week before, a week after Resident Evil 4 in March, which is a bit naughty because now I'm going to have to postpone Resident Evil 4, one I really want to do, but I'm going to have to do Star Wars because if it's got similar structure to the previous one, I'm going to have to do those videos because potentially a lot of people are going to look for the ones see if I've done them. So I'm going to have to do it because they're still my most viewed videos on a daily basis, never mind just overall, just on a daily basis. And again, they're getting sort of 2,000 views every 48 hours again now. So it's gone up again. Nearly, what was that, 1,000% on each video. It's gone up, I would say. Anyway, doing Dark Souls now. Excellent, Paolo. Excellent. Hollow Knight can be cheesed, I think. Yeah, the original one can. The glitch. I was almost thinking of doing it just to get it done, so I'm ready for the new one, but I've run out of time. I was doing a load of cleaning up in December, and I didn't have time to do that one. Mate who goes on about the forest or as though it's the best thing since sliced bread. That depends how you rate sliced bread, though, doesn't it? Dead Space 3 is sort of the thing they add when a remake comes out too. Dead Space 3 was... I did start... Honestly, Eric, I did start it. It's on my list. I think I might have got a trophy. But I thought it was terrible, honestly. And then that's why I didn't carry it on again. Yeah. My arcade game was Double Dragon or Golden Axe. Yeah, for me it was, probably Golden Axe. How long are everyone's gaming careers, you mean? Careers, yeah. Yes, exactly. I bet it gets younger for every generation, doesn't it? Start earlier. What am I writing down? I'm writing down The Forest. I'm going to write it down because it seems to be on offer all the time as well. Forest. I've never bought so many games off the PlayStation Store as I have in the past couple of months. I've never kept on top of the sales so much after, because I got fined a load. I got fined 365 for this year. But what's the deal with this new PlayStation, whatever the hell it is, this stupid loyalty program they have? Why does it stop at level 4? That's just weird. I don't get the whole point in it, honestly. I've had some of your guides playing in the background when I'm grinding games, just like it was a podcast. Really enjoyable to listen to. Well, that's awesome. That's actually better than people watching them as a guide to know that. PS2, Game Boy Advance era. Oh my god, and GameCube. Okay, so you really aren't that old. Right. Valhalla, twice. You started it. I'm guessing this was kind of jumped to the PS5 here. Did we see any PS5 up to this point? Yeah, maybe not. GTA 5. Oh, nice. 3 years later. We were here. Yes, I've got both of those, Tommy, so we will do those as well. If you're still up for it, because you said you had them. Slide. Far Cry 5. Nice. It's supposed to be really bad, isn't it, Far Cry 5? But there's something that makes me want to play it. I don't know. Infamous Second Son. Resident Evil, so Biohazard. You've got to finish that one. Concrete Genie I might finally play this year. Remnant from the Ashes, A Way Out, excellent game. I've already claimed £10 from PlayStation Stars. Yeah, I have. I've claimed, I think it's been 10, maybe even 15 at this point. But I've noticed they actually give you 50 coins for playing one of the PlayStation Plus games every month, which is, I mean, eventually you'd get there, but it's not terrible. I didn't grow up PS2 era. I was too young. And yeah, PS2 era I skipped because I was late teens, mid-20s, and it was just at the age where I wasn't playing. And he was too young to play them. Oh my god. I spend too much money on PS. Yeah, I mean, some of them there's a lot of cheap things. Obviously, if there is a physical version, but there's a lot of games that are good for what I'm doing that just don't have physical versions. New controller for 200. I might be cheaper to buy modules than a new pad, but how much cheaper? My guess is to. What do you mean? £200 for a controller? Did you see the new controller PlayStation have done? The accessibility one. I thought that was really cool and unexpected. I don't know if you've seen it. Look it up, Google it, or whatever. It's just a joystick. You could break it down, and it's big, chunky like buttons like that size, and you can put them in all different configurations, and that's really cool to see an official thing like that, I must say. Anyway, PS1 is where I first started. My brother and I played the heck out of Crash Bash. PS1 I did play, but again, early. I was still PC more then. I didn't really do much PS1. Yeah, relaxing. That's what I'm hoping. It's a relaxing one. Slide, cuz Ghost meme from Modern Warfare 2. Q Ghost meme from Modern Warfare 2. What is that? Never played any arcade games, but my first game that I remember was called Slither on DOS. What the hell is Slither? I don't remember that. No, I don't know that at all. No way, Far Cry 5 is 25 hours. Okay. Isn't bad, and it's an easy plat. It's basically just 4 again. Okay. I mean, there's a few I am doing like Hades, which is 60 hours, but I'm just sort of doing half an hour a day, and then eventually I'll do it. So maybe, online sucks. Okay. He's exactly half your age, Ben. Sounds mad when you put it like that. Who is? You is. Who is? I started out with the Nez, exactly. That's the correct answer. I didn't start playing until the PS4 in the early 2019, so I guess I'm quite young too. Yes, you are. Wow. Your first console was a PS4. Oh my god. That's crazy. Crash Bandicoot on PS1. Still down for those WiiWare games, just let me know. I'll get them downloaded. Yes, thank you. I mean, I don't know when. I mean, it's at some point this year. I'm not really structuring when I do things. I'm just kind of downloading loads of games, and as they move along on my XMB, I do it. That's kind of how I'm doing it. And if there's one I like now, I really want to play Concrete Genie because I've seen it again. But yeah. Anyway, For Honor, good luck finishing that. That one's going to take a while. Unravel. I wish Unravel 2 was not a really horrible platinum, because I'd like to do that, because again, that's a co-op one, isn't it? Steep. Heard nothing but good things about that. I don't think I'll ever play it though. The Witness is on my list to do. I know it has a really random, difficult trophy, but I do like the look of the rest of the game. Subnautica, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to glitch it, and it's quite long. I know Mayara likes it, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's a good one though. You did it legitimately as well, which is nice. Unravel 2 there, yes, it's just 8 out of 10 difficulty, which is horrendous for a co-op game. The original one is 3 out of 10, 9 hours. Sequel, 8 out of 10, 20 hours. That's ridiculous. Someone said they were 19. Oh, right. Okay. 19 is half. Oh, my God. I'm old enough to be his dad. That's weird when you start thinking of it like that, isn't it? Oh my god. Anyway, I started with NES around when I was 3, 4. Okay. But I will also play. Oh, so you're quite old as well. Older, I'm saying. Or did I also play those weird portable devices? You saw those cardboard floppy disks. I have no idea what they were called. No. Do you ever used to play Game & Watch as well? Some of those are worth a lot of money now. And I've got rid of all of mine. I don't know where they went. I had the expensive one as well. I think it's the cement one that was highly desirable. And that was my favourite one, and I don't know where it is. Anyway, first console being PS4 makes me feel bloody old. Yes, yeah. I only played occasionally when I was younger, but Guitar Hero, original God of War. Okay, original God of War, that's a cool one. First was Game Gear. Wow, I never played the Game Gear. I don't think I ever played on one. Just nobody I knew had one. It was just one of those things. Although I was more on the Sega side of things. I still didn't have one. I did have a Game Boy though. The Slither, 1-pixel game which you had to kill before I grew up. It's like Snake. Oh, in a Snake-like way. Oh, so it's basically like Snake. Right. I don't remember that. Last week he got his first console, his PS4. Oh, so he's not played games at all up until the age of 29. Pandemonium. I remember that. FIFA 99. Wow. Anyway. Doom Eternal. Great game. DLC. Tried doing it. Really don't like it. Zombie Army 4. Dead War. My name is Mayo 2. Here we go. There's a big long run. All DLC on these as well. Saints Row 4 has got DLC. Horizon's obviously got it. You've not done Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered. What's stopping you here? You just find it more difficult than the other two? That is a weird one to not have done. Battlefield 1. I did like Battlefield 1 after Battlefield 3, which is probably the best one since that. Atari 2600. I didn't have one of those. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Right, I'm going to have to take some medicine, some tablets, because I'm getting a headache. I talk too much. I give myself a headache. Donkey Kong. Played it once with my cousins. Donkey Kong. Did I play? I didn't really play that much. Oh no, it's swallowed. Jesus Christ, the first time I've ever done that. Oh, that was horrible. I'm 24 platinums now. My first was Bloodborne. Never used to go hunting, but now I do a lot. Just play Callisto. What did you think of it, Mud? Your first was Bloodborne. I really like that. Very difficult. The main game isn't really that bad. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It just didn't feel... Yeah, it's definitely more difficult, the DLC. And it just didn't feel fun to play. And I suppose it has to be. No Game & Watch for me. Though I did have a few Tiger Electronics games. Same difference. Yes, yeah, of course. 2011, 2012 are in high school now. Yeah, I mean, my son is... Yeah. He goes in... Yeah. Oh my God, he's got one more year at primary school. Yeah, so... yeah, I get it. My true love with gaming and collector's life started with GameCube, followed by the Wii and the PS3. So have you got quite a lot of the GameCube games then? Because that's quite a good collection to have. My Interactive one started freezing on the PS4 when I had one trophy less, and the same is happening on PS5, so I can't finish it. Oh, right. That must be some sort of save file thing then, because I've never heard of that before. First games were Medieval, Tekken, Tomb Raider, Spyro, all the PlayStation 1 classics. Having said that, I never played Medieval, but it is on my list to do this year. But I know some people said it's not great, but I've never played it, so I'll give it a try. Battlefield 4, Uncharted 4, Uncharted Lost Legacy. So a lot of Uncharted there in April, May. That's quite quick as well. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Wow. Battlefield 5. Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Excellent. God of War. Great game. Resident Evil 5. I do like Resident Evil 5 for all of its flaws. Rainbow Six Siege, 1 second. Auto pop there. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Fortnite again. Minecraft Set 2. So I'm guessing you're still playing Minecraft. We'll see it further up. Remastered Spider-Man. Battlefield 4. That was okay. I don't think I ever platted it. I don't think I did the online for that one. DC Supervillains. I would like to do some Lego games again, but they're just too long. Don't Starve Together. That's a co-op game, isn't it? Because I did, obviously, I did Don't Starve, and that was kind of tedious in the beginning. It's good, but maybe as a co-op game it would be better. Although it was 80 hours. No, maybe not. Plants vs. Zombies, Infinite Warfare, Mortal Kombat 10, FIFA 18. So he slowed down a bit here in 2021. Cuphead, excellent game. Splitgate, FIFA 17 you played, and 18. Quite late on. Last of Us Remastered. Yeah, Last of Us, that comes out in a week, doesn't it? And I don't know if it's a spoiler to say it or not, but it's kind of in the news in something that isn't in the TV show that is massively prominent in the games. It's a bit weird that they removed it. I'm not sure why you would do that. It's not a spoiler, but if you don't want any sort of information from the TV show, then it would be, I suppose. I enjoyed it. Bad reviews weren't warranted, but the patches they did sorted everything right out. Personally think it's a great game. I did as well. I would say it's in my top 3 from last year now, which I really wasn't expecting. I just the atmosphere and the level of detail in the game is just something not new, because obviously it's a Dead Space formula, but it's something we needed. Yeah, and it was good, honestly. Nearly 29, so yeah, old. No, you're not. Stream, wow, on a 55-inch TV. That's weird. I've got all this room now. That's weird. It's still weird to think people watch me on TV. I've got Pokemon Colosseum, and that's worth a ton. Yes, there's 100 odd quid, that one, isn't it? I do know that one, because I saw one on sale on Facebook once, And I quickly messaged the guy because I didn't want it. I just know how much it's worth. He said it's gone already. Yeah, I bet it has. Anyway, most of the games I've ever played on PS4. Oh wow, okay, yeah. So I feel young. I can imagine. Battlefield 5. I still need Death from Above. Can't get it. I would like to play it just because it's, yeah. But no, I've heard it's not great. But I just need something. But I guess that's what the Call of Duty Modern Warfare series does now. Gives me that first-person shooter fix that I need without multiplayer nonsense. I thought Medieval was decent. I've never played the original, so didn't even have the nostalgia. Okay, good. Mega Drive was your first. Okay, get in there. Gathering Storm, how are we doing? Good to see you. Battlefield 4 had the offline deleted save glitch. I don't know that. Is more of an underrated. Okay, underrated. Just bought Lego Skywalker Saga, all 9 games for $21 from Tesco. Wow, that's pretty cheap. Tesco aren't bad for games, you know. They had Modern Warfare, the new one there, for $45 for the PS4 version, which is both, which I thought was quite good. And then I went back to get it and they're all gone. So, never mind. I don't think I've seen Splitgate on the list so far. I have seen it. I do recognise the icon. I've seen it before. I know it's some long. I mean, it's not even got any guides up yet. Yeah, I thought that was a weird choice to remove from the series. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, from the show. Yes. Yeah, I mean, people obviously crying out about it, but it is an adaptation. They can honestly do what the hell they want with it because it's an adaptation. It's not the whole proper thing. It's not the game. But we'll see what they do with it. Anyway, Operation Tango, that's one I keep forgetting about. I need a co-op buddy for that though. Okay. Is it good though? I loved it. Okay, so it might be good. I think that might be on my list already. Or maybe not. I have 3 trophies in Last of Us after finishing the game, so I gave up on the platinum because I didn't get it into it. So much to do 2 more times. Okay, I didn't get into it. That's interesting. Then you probably will not like the online, although I do quite like it. My first games were Mario Duck Hunt. Yep, the split cartridge. I had that, and RoboCop. What did I have? I had that, the split Mario. I think it was the first. It just came with the console, brand new out of the box. Mario Duck Hunt. I had Fester's Quest, which I know is objectively a terrible game, but I just liked it. It's just a nostalgia thing, I guess. The original Zelda gold cartridge, I've still got that. And I think we'll do this every time we mention NES, don't we? I'd still say PS3 era was the one that I had the most time in. I think for me that was as well. Operation Tango, I do have it because everybody has it, right? Operation Tango, there it is. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to write that down actually, because that could be what I could do, especially with him downstairs as well. Thank you, All Gaming, just doing Elden Ring, following your guide. Thank you. I have on Game Pass. It's such a great service. Saved some money because of it. Yeah, I heard it's good. One thing wrong with my local Tesco is they have massively reduced the games on sale in store and sell mostly online. Yes, I guess my local one is actually the one in Stockport, just down the road from Will Brightmore. Yeah, they did that. They used to have a really good selection of games and films and all that, but yeah, it's all gone. Although, having said that, I did get the Batman Batmobile in Lego for the other day for 35 quid, I think it was, because the box was all busted up. I was surprised to see it in there. But anyway, anyone played Gotham Knights yet? Starting it soon. Heard it can still buggy crash. That's not good. It's getting cheaper, isn't it? Doesn't really need guides. Which one's that? I'm the 4th fastest person in the world on the PS4 to get a certain trophy on Skywalker side. Only claim to fame I've got. What games are you looking forward to this year? Resi 4, Dead Space for me. Can't wait for Dead Space, one of my favourites. Yeah, Dead Space obviously, which is getting really close now. Resident Evil 4. I'd say even Hogwarts at this point. It's going to be one of those, it's either going to be great or it's going to be terrible. But it could be good. It could be fun to run around old Hogwarts. Yeah. Star Wars, if they've made it not buggy like the other one, honestly, because I got to do a load of guide for it as well, I don't want a buggy game off them. But yeah, I did like the first Star Wars one with its flaws. Spider-Man, whatever. What else is coming out? What else is there? Hollow Knight. I don't know. I'm blanking on what's coming out now. Operation Tango is not on your list. Okay, Operation Tango is going to have to go on the list. We can get that done. I've just seen here 5 hours as well, so that's nice. Right, let's carry on with this a bit. It's got Little Adventure on Prairie. That I probably won't do. Yeah, that game looks honestly terrible, and it would just wind me up more, more than just be a quick one. Overcooked, All You Can Eat. So this is a series we streamed once, and I shouted at Alan about onions. I remember that. And I never played it since, really. And then we've played it so much over Christmas and the New Year. My wife, even, it was her first ever platinum, has got this platinum. And I really like the series now, which is weird. I really didn't expect that at all. I guess it's because we can all play it together. Festus Quest was fun. I know it's bad, but I loved it. Festus Quest, yeah, I don't know what it was. I guess it's a nostalgia thing. And obviously Turtles I had as well. But I never got past the underwater bit. No, didn't know. I guess the music helped for Festus Quest. Sunsoft had some games with amazing music for 8-bit. I don't remember how do you know that? I don't remember the music, which is weird. It is that my local Tesco. Technically, my local Tesco is just down the road, but it's terrible. It's quite small, and the fruit and veg is always nasty. So you're better off going to a big one in a place like Stockport, because they cycle through the fruit and veg quicker, and it's in better nick. Anyway, yeah, that one where Toys R Us used to be. Good old Toys R Us. I did manage to take my son there, which is pretty cool, because that's where I used to go and spend my Christmas money as well. But yeah, it's closed now. I do hear that they're coming back. Just finished up Dark Souls 3 using your guide. Just wanted to pop into chat to say thank you. Well, thank you, Jolly Roo. And congrats. Finally done. Hopefully the grinding wasn't too bad. Sunsoft kicked out some serious jams. Festus Quest, Blaster Master, and the original Batman game. Yeah, I forgot about that as well. Still consider the PS3 the most innovative and truly next-gen console at the time. From the jump-wise, yeah. Is what got me back into gaming as well. I guess Trophies was the most innovative. Oh yeah, Wolverine, but that's maybe 2 years away at this point. Yeah, PS3. Hades 2. Is that this year as well? I did see a trailer for that. Yeah, I hadn't played Hades when I saw the trailer, so I'm going to have to rewatch that and see what the difference is. I know you play as a woman this time. I don't know what's happened to the other guy because I haven't finished a run of Hades yet. So I don't know how that finishes. So I don't know why the character changed, but hopefully it's not a spoiler. Best thing is I can find out the end of Star Wars Story without having to watch the films. Oh, you've not? Oh yeah, because I've still not watched the 9th film either. Gave up halfway through. Mirage, yeah. If they fix Assassin's Creed with Mirage and go back in time, then yes. You're gonna try Forspoken. That's one game I'm definitely not going to try. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Armored Core, yes. Armored Core, yes. Surprised Eric hadn't mentioned that, actually. No, Wolverine's, it's a couple of years yet. Last year's start great. Again, this year's start's great like last year. The last half was pretty stale. Yeah, the end of last... Oh, Lies of P as well. I don't know if it's this year. I think it might be. Still want to play Overcooked. Overcooked is just fun. I don't know why. It's so stupid, I guess. More Onions. Yeah, More Onions. That's the one. I think Wolverine is next year. Yeah, I think it might be even, later than that. I thought it was a couple of years after Spider-Man. They won't come back. There's a Smith's there now. Yeah, there is. I went in there the other day. It's not very good. Which is what I used... do get the big flagship Lego sets anyway. Yeah, I mean, I go into Manchester. I always prefer going into Manchester store, but they do have the big sets there, which I noticed. And there's one I didn't realise that I have to get a Lego set because I get all the modular ones. And there's one that's modular. I didn't realise it was. You still have Toys R Us in America. Okay. It's weird that they left us. They left us without. Nameless King New Game Plus Plus was a pain. And an Orlando. Yeah, New Game Plus Plus. Yes. Thankfully, you only have to do it in 2 of the playthroughs rather than all 3. Zagreus, that's the guy. But yeah, the farming. And Orlando I didn't find as bad as the shackles. You don't want to talk to a freaking cuff. No, yeah, exactly, a freaking cuff. Oh, no. That's, yeah, what's holding me back from, yeah. It's weird. There's some films that I've tried watching, games and things. It's like they try and make the protagonist or whatever as annoying as possible. I just don't understand it. Or maybe it's just annoying to me. I don't know. The new RPG system with Assassin's Creed games. Never really played the old school games though. Yeah, hopefully they do go back to that. You play as Basim and Mirage. Yes. Basim must be happy. So who's getting VR2 500? Not me. PS3 era was the most unfortunate for me and the least time games played in my gaming career. Really? Nick Gilver, how have you been? Not been around, neither have I. Had to take a break from Platinums. I'd take a break from everything related. Yeah, okay, when you do. Okay, fair enough. Good to see you back. So are you back on it? Oh, it's not in the US, it's just Canada. Is it a Canadian company? That's weird if it's not. The modular jazz club bar, not great by any means. Looks like something they would release in 2013. Yeah, Tad playing Prisium Restaurant still the best one in my opinion. Yeah, I do like Prisium Restaurant. I do have a greengrocer, but it's actually a blue grocer because I bricklinked it. I do like that one. I've always liked the Town Hall, which I have up there as well. Yeah, the Jazz Club, but I'm actually speaking about the Marvel ones that they do. The Sanctum, which I have, and the Daily Bugle is technically, it's not in that modular set, but it fits in the modular things. I always like to get the others as well. So yeah, it's an expensive one as well. Didn't even know a new AC game is coming out this year. What happened to AC Infinite? I think they're still doing it, but they're just doing little ones as well, right? I love PS4. I don't because mine broke. I wish I did. Shackles, I did them online. Oh right, yeah, of course. But my guide is offline, so yes, if you were able to do them, that's good. £900. What the hell? Is it that much? FIFA 23, congrats. Guardians of the Galaxy and Crash 4. Guardians of the Galaxy are quite light from a story perspective, but not particularly gameplay. But yeah, it's good. 4 titles. They don't slow down, do they? Who's that? I've got the Daily Bugle. 10 on 10. Spectacular. Get it. Yeah. Obviously, you know, it's not the cheapest, is it? But yeah, it's huge. I saw it the other day in Smith's. That's where I saw it and realised that it's actually technically a modular. Yeah, it's huge. It's like twice the size of the normal modulars, so it's going to have to find a good place to put it. What games have you been playing lately? Me specifically? Lots of all sorts. Let's just say mostly Callisto. Let's go with that. Right, I need to carry on. God of War 3 remastered. Excellent. Lego Marvel's Avengers and Superheroes back to back there. Hell Let Loose. Tried a little bit of that. Yeah, I think it's one of those games that people will really get into. I think you either will or you won't. You can't half-arse play that one, I don't think. Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Origins. I do still think this is the best of the 3 after going back to it now and doing the DLC. Monster Hunter World, First Class Trouble. Is that any good? That's a co-op thing as well, isn't it? Ratchet and Clank and then Rift Apart. Nice. Payback. We were here too. Far Cry 6. Oh yeah, I forgot they did 6. That disappeared pretty quickly, didn't it? Among Us twice. Red Dead Redemption 2. Nice. 1 year and 4 months. That's about how long it took me as well. Deep Rock Galactic. When you look at that time, you said 200 hours. Usually if I see that on a game like 300 hours, I'm not going to go and do 300 hours. That's ridiculous. But I would definitely do that again, 200 hours. Lego Optimus, it's just too expensive. I saw that the other day in the Lego store. It does look quite good. And it actually, transforms properly, which is pretty cool. Iron Man and Vader, I guess, though less enthused by those. Right, you're speaking to Tommy. Okay. Thank you, Mara. That's cleared that one up. I will not. I need to do AC Origins. I've done Valhalla. I've heard Origins is better. Definitely. Just Steampunk Among Us. Is that what it is? So there's Guardians, Subnautica. Yeah, it looks like you did the other thing. Astro's Playroom, all the way up there. Spectre Woods. I noticed this when I was going through the sale on sort of cheap games, what I could do this year, and my God, does that game look rough. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but we'll leave it. But yeah, I mean, obviously do what you want. Demon Souls, excellent. It Takes Two, great. I did the DLC for this. I didn't think I'd ever do it, but it was on sale and I did it, and it's not the worst. Fallen Order, obviously I like that game. EA Sports, UFC, we hardly ever see UFC Platinums, so that is damn good. Need for Speed Heat, Grand Theft Auto 5, Horizon Forbidden West, Fall Guys, that one that has evaded me forever, and I'm fine with it. Demon Souls, follow your guide. Thank you. A bit stressful. It can be, yes. Bloodborne, excellent. Ghost Runner. Honestly, I'd avoid it on PS5. Maybe hopefully they fixed it. I love standing on top of the Great Pyramids. It already is such an amazing view. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the main character as well. My rarest trophy is from UFC 2009 still. Yeah, it is still. I looked at that the other day and all the list of my rarest ones, and they haven't changed in maybe 8 years or so, whatever the latest one of those was. It's quite sad, really. So yeah, Autopop, Fall Guys there, Skywalker Saga. It's just too long, 100 hours. That's a lot of Lego. I might do it at some point. My Name is Mayo 3. I do need a quick one to do tonight after I finish streaming. Do I do? No, I think I'm going to do something else. Maybe that could be number 500. FIFA 22. Overwatch, nice. That's a good one to see. Overwatch 2. Wait, what? Has Overwatch just changed to Overwatch 2 now? And that's... Huh? Is that how they've done it? No, wait, what? What am I thinking of here? Why is this not working? Overwatch 2 has only just come out this year. How can you have got it 5 years? Have they just changed it? Huh. Definitely. Bayek is the best, yeah. Had to stop. Yeah, we can imagine. For those of you who haven't, should you platinum video on Fall Guys? Fantastic video with incredible depth and thought. Yeah, the insight and the research that went into that one, it did take me quite a while, but yeah, I do think it was worth it. Yeah, they just... Right, I didn't realise that. I've never seen a trophy list do that either. I think that's what's throwing me off more than a game doing it, is that they just changed the list, which is very rare to see. I don't think any other game's done that, where they've just changed the list. Yeah, that's... Is it a sequel? That's not a sequel. That's not. You can't just update the original game and call it a sequel. That's not a sequel. That's not how it works. How do they get away with that? It would be version something. Like, you could call it version 2.0. but you can't call it a sequel. Okay. I don't think you can auto-pop Fall Guys anymore. No, sorry, the other way around you can't do anymore. I didn't realise. That's really weird. Speedrunners, I've never heard of that. Tricky Towers, is that the balancing one? I think it is, isn't it? Red Dead Redemption, obviously good. Golf with Your Friends, I wonder what that's about. Dead by Daylight, that's nice. You've done that 4 months as well. It's probably a solid 4 months of playing that. Trophy list is probably the same. That's what EA do every year, though. Update the original game and title. That's true. Human Fall Flats. Yeah, they keep updating that bloody game as well. I keep thinking I get it. Well, I don't get it to 100%. Trophy Fanatic does. Get it to 100%, and then they add some more. Yeah, it's going to end up with a separate list as well. Monopoly Plus. I think I'm going to be doing some Monopoly because there is one on PlayStation Plus that's an easy, quick one. So I'll be doing that. I've not played Monopoly in a very long time. Blizzard are not exactly known for being ethical, that's true. There's Minecraft, 40% for the Platinum. Wolfenstein New Order, I've just realised that I haven't done that on PlayStation 4, so I can actually do that this year. Stray, I'll do again. Wolfenstein The Old Blood. I do think that was better than New Order. I'll have to play New Order again and remember. God of War 1, 2 and Ascension, excellent. Ragnarok, yeah, I thought I might see that. Dark Souls Remastered, I'm guessing you didn't like it as much. Overwatch 2 again. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which you've started again. And Battlefield 2042. Is that still a mess or is it playable now? Battlefield 2042. Yeah, nice. It's been a while since we've done a list. Yeah, decent, healthy list again. Just play whatever the hell you want, which is mostly for you multiplayer, I'm guessing. Well, it is. But there's the decent, solid single-player stuff as well. Nice. Right. Let's just get rid of that. I'll take that for the next one. And then I will just have a quick break because I need to go and get some water. But yeah, put your PSN if you want your list looking at, and I'll spin the wheel again. I've got some names here, but I'm guessing some of you have left. But yeah, put your name in the description. No, that's what I do. You do the comments, and I'll have a look, and I'll spin the wheel, and I'll be back in a moment. Where are we up to? Right, Axe. You weren't on the list before, but I can do you now. No, they're all different. They're all different. Sween Dog. And then we've got Axe. Turix 233. AQZ. Z1. NKY 07. I think that's it. Go back to it in 2 months' time. Burnt out on Dark Souls. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know if I could be though. I need to re-enter Ashande. Yes, I'll just make sure. Yes. Vita break, ain't that the truth? Exactly. Have you got any of the franchise Monopoly boards? The one I used to have is a Wolverhampton version. Stops include Dudley, Zoological Gardens, the M180 Speedway Arena, and the RAF Museum. I don't have any. I don't actually think we have a proper Monopoly board in the house. The only Monopoly I have is the German one from when we moved over from in 1988, whenever the hell that was. No, we don't. I don't have one. Am I streaming the 356 Platinum Challenge? What do you mean, playing the games or kind of update streams? I'm going to be doing update videos, which I was going to do a bit more. I was going to set up the camera that I've got here and do it that way, but I just think I don't have enough time to do that. We'll see. I might be just kind of similar to this, which is not how I wanted to do it. But the first one I have to do right in the middle of Dead Space, and I want to get that done. Right, so we just have Ash, Ashandi, Sween, and Axe, which is now changed to Acted, and AQZ, which has changed to Axe, which is just weird. So I will just spin the wheel here, see which one we're doing. Since you've done mine, I've been pretty good at not doing any real easy ones. I mean, there's nothing wrong with easy ones. I say that now. I'm trying to justify it to myself and everybody else because I'm going to be doing some. But no, honestly, it's whatever you need to do. But I would take you 3 hours to get through my list. I think I'm going to sneeze. No, don't sneeze. That's gone. 3 hours. Yeah, I'd need if it's a super long list, I'd need to do that at the start. If you're wondering why I used to play with him, yeah, that was a question actually. A mate called Rory, who's a big Wolves fan, even though he's from Stockport, and we used to use Hizzle. Why would you be a big Wolves? I guess it's usually the parents, isn't it? Right, Scene. Who was Scene? Scene was Sween. Sween Dog. You're still here, aren't you? You did, yeah, Sween Patrick. Sween Dog. Sween. No, that's 2 W's. Sween Dog. 26, is that you? Yes, it is. Let's do an update on that. No, I'm not a robot. How long is your list? 184. Excellent. That's pretty much the perfect length. I'll let somebody else finish that sentence. Coming out with all the good quotes today. And I'm going to paste that there. Okay. I'm here. Good stuff. Not the parents at all. He's a big fan of Mick McCarthy. That's the reason he supports Wolves. Now, next question. Who in the hell is Mick McCarthy? I don't play bad games, but I don't mind easy games as long as they're fun. Yes. Absolutely. But you don't know a bad game until you play a bad game. If I know a game, this is why I ask you, if I know a game is terrible, I'm not going to do it. Now, having said that, is the medium... No, I don't think that's actually a quick one, is it? That's what she said. Thank you. Thought somebody would come forward with that one. Yes, the medium. I think that might be on my list, but it's not particularly good, right? We'll see. Anyway. But yeah, there's definitely some games I've heard of that are easy but terrible, and I just wouldn't do them. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be playing Gris or What Remains of Edith Finch if that was the case. They're really easy, quick ones. Yeah, so Sweendog USA, that's an easy one. Level 398, 5,290 is your total. 87 platinums. Country rank is 22,303. World rank is 86,568, and your completion is 55.85. Oh crap! Oh no, that's two of them. Don't do that to me, Roxy. That's two of them I have to take off the list. Is it really that bad? It's the worst game you've ever played. In a weird way, that makes me want to play it. Why? Why is it so bad? Okay, that's bad news. Mick McCarthy is one of the proper Brexit Championship lower half of the Premier League managers who floats about all the crap clubs. He's a very thick accent like Churchill the dog and managed Wolves. Okay, I suppose it's as good a reason as any to follow. Okay. It's not that good, but it can be done in 4 hours. The medium. Yeah, I know. It might be one I kind of hold off on. Because, yeah, I mean, I want to play good stuff, primarily. Having said that, I'm playing Sherlock Holmes at the moment, and because I've never played one, and somebody recommended I do play them. And it's quite good, actually. It's essentially a PS3 game, but I don't mind it. Anyway, didn't start trophy hunting until 2018 or so. That's quite a long way away, because we're in 2011 right here. I'm very much in the minority, but I thought the medium was pretty good. Captured the fear of the older Silent Hills better than most of them since 2006 or so. Intriguing character, cool monsters. That's all I need to hear. A AA version of Silent Hill. Okay. Do you remember Fred Elliott? I mean Ashley. No, what did he used to say? Yeah, I know who Fred Elliott is. Sounds exactly like the Butcher, yeah. Oh, he sounds like that's quite a funny voice. Is he still alive? No, he died, didn't he? Didn't he die? Yeah, and then he had Ashley with his voice. Was that his real voice? I don't think I ever saw him speak in real life. I say, some of the collectibles in foreclosed and hidden in really BS places. Okay, didn't mind foreclosed. Little cyberpunk narrative game, nothing memorable, but kill a few hours. Yeah, Carrion is on my list. It's actually on my PlayStation wish list. It's currently half price, but I think it might go down. It's a balancing game. Proper Salford accent. He looked like he hurt every time he was talking, though. Ashley Peacock, that's it. The thing is, I don't ever, or have never watched Coronation Street, but I know who certain characters are. Horrible combat mechanics, PS2 era graphics, combat style, art design, cringy dialogue, missing trophy forcing you to replay the game from scratch, no collectibles tracking, need more. No. Okay. Alright, I'm not... yeah, alright. It's really short though, so I'll put it right at the back, and if I do need something I might have to, yeah, we'll see. But no, yeah, you've definitely pushed it down to like 366 at this point. Right, Mafia 2. Love Mafia. Wish I could do that again without having to do the stupid 1,000 mile trophy, but that's the only reason I've not played Mafia 2 again. I just can't go through it again. I can't, yeah. Oh, is it good? Carrion. Right, I might buy that later then. Yeah, because I think the sale finishes... Oh, no. They've extended it, haven't they? I thought it was supposed to finish on the 6th, but it's already been the 6th. Okay, Carrion. I'll have a look at that. One of the people who used to work in for Elliot and Sons Butchers in Corrie as a semi-minor character who was mates with Ashley Peacock lives down the road from me. My God, that was a tenuous link. Okay, I don't know who that would be. Maybe if you, yeah, maybe I'll know them. I mean, the thing is, who's it lives around here? What was his name? Les Battersby. He used to come in the pub I worked at for a few years, my local, the hangout. He used to come in there quite often. He lived on down the road on the expensive houses. He was an arse in real life, as you could probably imagine. I think there's another one from Emmerdale who lives just down the road from me as well, but I've never seen him. Anyway, it's short only if you don't miss one bloody collectible and have to replay the game. He was called Boris. No. Oh, Boris. No, that's not the guy who owns the newsagents. That's somebody else, isn't it? Carry in and put it down. Haven't got back to it. Oh, no. We've on the sale in 16. Yeah, so they extended it in there and added a load of games as well, which cost quite a lot because they'd put a load of ones. I just got one at like 1 o'clock. It was actually when I was playing Toem at like 1 o'clock in the morning. My app pinged up about 20 times saying an item on your wish list is on sale. So yeah, there was quite a lot that I managed to get, which is good, I suppose. Go on, Les Battersby, a great fact. Go on. Right, off we go. So, Mafia 2, Red Dead Redemption. I'm guessing you're not cleaning any of these up, PS3 era. Ghostbusters, the video game, is going to be one I'm doing probably next. Yeah, probably going to do that because that's another one I picked up on sale. I know there's a physical version of it, but the physical version's a bit, not pricey, it's just not as cheap as paying £6 in a sale online. And it's one I never did. This one, there was one trophy or two trophies that I could never get on the multiplayer, but because that's gone on the PS4 version, I could finally get this platinum. Anyway, Guitar Hero 5, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, Call of Duty Black Ops, one of the better Call of Duties. My auntie Carol's ex-husband Eddie was in a comedy duo act with Bruce Jones, who plays Les Battersby for 20 years. Before he was on Corrie, toured all the Northern Club circuits for ages. So that is your Auntie Carol's ex-husband, Eddie. Right, so your ex-uncle. Okay. I was on tour with him. Yeah, someone even put it on his Wikipedia page, Clark and Jones. I've not even thought of his name for God knows how long. Yeah. I suppose he'd be all right around you, but he was horrible whenever he was in the pub. I guess he was, known at that point. Yeah, I can't believe we're talking about Coronation Street now. Did Red Dead 1 Lockdown 2020, and oh my God, doing Pike's Basin 300 times for the rank 50 was a grind. It's horrible, wasn't it? Yeah, I do remember that. I can remember the exact layout of that hideout. There's a 2-hour platinum walkthrough on YouTube for Carrion. Okay. I don't tend to use them, but maybe. That's good to know. Although if the game is good, then I'll probably just play it naturally myself. Slightly late. Good to see you. Good to see you reviewing lists again. Well, thank you and hello, Squallion. How we doing? Ghostbusters on the Spectrum. I don't remember that. Yep, I've heard that. Remember that. Spanish teacher was a Goomba. I do remember you saying that one. Who got pulled from the list review? I didn't put the name up, did I? Did I? Yes, I did. Yeah, it's Tween Dog Patrick. Was a head like a tennis ball. Yeah, so that's a good one. Let's do that as a little question. Your connection to most famous person. Let's go with that. Have you got a story? I don't know. They're fun to tell, aren't they? People always like telling them, so why not? Anyway, Call of Duty Black Ops, Dead Space 2. Yeah, Dead Space 2. It's one I do want to do. I would do that now as a clean-up type one. Obviously not this year. But yeah, on the PS3, it's kind of stuck there now. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, obviously great Sonic. Dead Nation is amazing. I love Dead Nation, and I wish they would do more games like that, but people don't really play them that much. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, NFL 12, Arkham Asylum, nice, Drake's Fortune, Battlefield 3, Arkham City, LA Noire, Portal 2. I need another Portal. Yes. You're the third cousin of Bobby Moore. Okay. So, how far away is that? I don't know what third cousin is. It's weird when it comes to cousins, isn't it? Where that goes down the line. But other halves, mates with, Molly Alcock, House of Dragon. Yes, you have said that. Kurt Russell's my second cousin. No, get out. Really? Is he really? Have you ever spoken to him? No. My nan used to live opposite former Manchester City keeper Nicky Weaver, and we kept accidentally putting the ball in his garden, and he was less happy than you would expect. I burst the ball. Oh, wow. What an ass. That's pretty funny, though. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, Heavy Rain. I've got a few stories. Probably... Yeah, I don't know. I'll think of which one I could say. We share a great-grandmother. Great-grandmother. Okay, so Bobby Moore, that's quite well. You've never spoken to him, but it's true. Okay. That's quite cool. Huh. I was going to say, if you have spoken to him, that'd be really cool if you could get an autograph or something off him, because that was my mum's favourite actor for a very long time. I don't know, may still be. Also, this isn't me, but my friend Joe's dad's cousin is Joanne Worley, who was married to Val Kilmer for ages. She was in Willow, the Borgia's Daredevil. Joanne Worley. Worley. I'd say Worley is in Wally Range, but I know it's spelled differently. Joanne's from Salford. Huh. Joanne, I want to have a look who that is, because I feel like I should know her. Joanne Worley. Oh, I do know her. Oh, yeah, okay, her. She's from Salford. I didn't know that. What else is she in? What have I seen her? I'm sure I've seen her recently in something. Anyway. Okay, carrying on. God of War 3, Max Payne 3, Last of Us. There's a lot of ones you've not... Obviously, just playing... healthy list at this point. He's still my favourite actor. He has been in some great films. He's your favourite. Nice. I guess most of them you won't know because they're not famous outside Serbia, but Nikola Jokic sometimes comes to a hippodrome in my town where I used to work at. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Oh, she's in the new series as well. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is? Does anybody know who that is? I'm going to have a look them up so I can at least say, Nikola Tesla? No, it's the first one comes up when you put Nikola in. Okay. Oh, he's a basketball player. Okay, right. How do people enjoy Avatar 2 or watch it in 3D? The plot of the movie was kind of basic and something we see quite often in movies, but the visuals blew me away and didn't take my eyes off it for a single second. I haven't watched it yet. We were going to go on Friday, but then I told my wife and son how long the film was. It's like 3.5 hours, and yeah, my wife's not the best at keep staying awake for films, and yeah, I don't think the last 3.5 hours, to be honest. So yeah, unfortunately I've not watched it yet. I want to go to an IMAX though. There's a good one in Manchester I'll try and go to. Anyway, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Black Ops 2, Tomb Raider, playing all the essentials basically. Basketball's really popular over there. Okay. Destiny, Far Cry 3, Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6. Arkham Origins, please remake that or just remaster it without the online crap because I do want to play it again. Dragon Age Origins, New Order, Mortal Kombat, Need for Speed Most Wanted. No, that's the one I did do. I forget. Fallout 3, Birth by Sleep, Far Cry 4, Sleeping Dogs. Avatar is weird because the whole thing about the first film was in 3D, nothing really happened, and now there's apparently 3 in the works. Surely something had to happen for it to be worth it. Yeah, Cameron said that the first 2 films don't even scratch the surface of what the other 3 are about. I mean, they must be pretty good then. I remember watching. I don't think I ever finished Avatar, the original one, when it first came out. Let's say I watched it. When did it come out now? Was it 2009? When was it? 11? Anyway, whenever it came out, I watched it, or tried to watch it on Blu-ray, let's say a year later. And then I couldn't watch it. I just couldn't finish it. I thought it was boring. And then I watched it last year, and I actually thought it was really good. I was not expecting it. I watched it with my son, and I actually really liked it, which I was not expecting at all. So yeah, I'll try it. But yeah, it's a bit weird at this point. But he's just doing what he wants, isn't he? Which is pretty cool. The IMAX in the Trafford Centre. Yeah, I mean, that is a good one as well. But it is quite pricey, that one. No, there's one in Printworks in Manchester, which is, or last time I went last year to watch Maverick, was like £5, which is quite cheap for an IMAX. So there. I'm guessing you watched Glass Onion instead then. I did. Glass Onion was good. I liked Glass Onion. Daniel Craig, I've always thought was kind of a boring actor. He's just very plain, and he's just there. Even as James Bond, he's not really there. He's just there. I don't know. It's just something about him. He's really bland. But him putting on that thick southern accent that he knows at this point annoys the hell out of most people, and doing it even thicker, I thought was hilarious. And yeah, I thought it was quite good, Glass Onion. And surprisingly, Janelle Monáe being as good as she was as well. I wasn't expecting that. Who has the most trophies in the world? At the moment, I think it's just some Japanese guy is at the top of the list now. I don't know who he is, or she. I don't know who they are. How come you didn't mention your estranged brother getting his 5th Christmas #1? The sausage roll guy. Yeah, I don't speak to him that often. If a movie is longer than 120 minutes, I'm normally out. All the best movies are longer than 120 minutes, though. That's the problem. I'm not a fan of those kind of big films like Dune that came out last spring. Nothing happens. It just sets up a second film, which is a waste. I really liked Dune, which I wasn't expecting because, I don't know, Timothy Chalamet, however he's called. I don't know, I've seen him maybe one other thing. I thought it was kind of bland. I think it was he in that one where the world ending with Leonardo DiCaprio? That's him, isn't it? But I actually really liked Dune. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just the visual. It's kind of like 2001 Space Odyssey. Like, what the hell? Nothing happens. I hated that film the first time I saw it. But just living in it, that kind of thing, it worked like that on that level for me, I suppose. He plays a great character in The Road to Perdition. He seems to play good psychos. Who is that? Who are you speaking about now? Who am I speaking about? Road to Perdition. I watched that the other day. I'm trying to think who you're talking about. Oh, yeah, Daniel Craig. Yes. Yeah, he was okay in that. Yeah, I forgot he was in that. Yeah, he was in that, wasn't he? Wakanda Forever is real good. That's coming to Disney Plus, man. Last time I had that was maybe 6 months ago. It was fine. I've got it again, and it's amazing. It's far superior to Netflix. I mean, it had True Lies in HD. That's all I needed. Anyway, I much prefer the 80 films of Kyle MacFarlane. Kyle MacFarlane. Yeah, Kyle MacFarlane from Twin Peaks and that. The 80s film, David Lynch one. I've never seen that, honestly. I've heard it's not the best. That's why I've just not watched it up to this point. Okay, that's better. Did the director's cut extended edition Lord of the Rings trilogy back to back once? That's, 12 hours? Nearly 4 hours each? That's ridiculous. That's a lot of Lord of the Rings. Get up at 9 in the morning, start watching them, And I mean, I don't get up at 9 in the morning, but just an example. That's 9 o'clock in the evening by the time you finish. That's crazy. No, I think I'm done with Marvel movies. I can't do it anymore. Yeah, I haven't watched one. I watched Doctor Strange last year and I thought it was horrendous. Thor is on Disney Plus. I have no interest in watching that. But Black Panther, I've always kind of liked Ryan Coogler and the whole thing he's doing. So I'll try it, honestly, because it does feel so different from the rest of them. So it could be good. It's weird because I can't there for longer, but I can binge watch a TV show. My wife's the same. She'll fall asleep with any film sort of over 2 hours, but she's in there watching Downton Abbey, and she'll just episode after episode. Sam Mendes, what about him? Long time. Faisal, it has been. How are we doing? A theatre here in Denmark got some water damage during a showing in Avatar 2, which made me think David really put in the work for an immersion in the movie. Waiting to watch The Whale. That's one I definitely is on my list to watch out for. I watched Barbarian last night as well. I thought that was quite good. Pretty good. Really good, in fact, for a horror film. Just the way they did that. The way the different... Almost in a... I guess in a Tarantino way of storytelling. Who wasn't the first to do it? I know you could go back to Kubrick and things, but yeah, I thought that was good. But yeah, that's definitely on my list. The Whale, Thor is awful. Yeah, it's actually you I think about when I do a little review of it. Don't bother. I'm done with it. Yes, I did watch Endgame again the other day. I think it was Christmas, just over Christmas, and that is where it just stopped. That's where it needs to stop. That film is just a great ending. Just stop. It's okay. Just let it go. It's okay. You can make money other ways. Just, I don't know. It's just not the same without Captain America and Iron Man. That's the problem. That's honestly, for me, it's just not. There's no thing there anymore. I just don't care, honestly, about the other characters they brought into it. I thought it was crap. Okay, Black Panther is not good. Okay, there's the thing. Once I finish my 27 plats, I'm going to Bruce Lee marathon all 5 films. Nice. That's a good one. Actually, I don't have I might have Enter the Dragon. I think I've got Enter the Dragon, but I don't have most of his films. Guardians 3. The thing is, my mum really likes Guardians, so I'm going to have to take her to watch that. Can't wait to watch The Whale. Yeah, I know. Since the last big Avengers movie and everything Marvel has put out, it has been peaked with Endgame. They're now in a decline, and it's not just a gradual decline. It was like instant, just a fall off. Man, Evil Within 2 platinum, 1 trophy away from Evil Within. Congrats on that. How do you get where it says the time of difficulty? They are a Google Chrome plugin. I think they're on something else. Is it Firefox as well? So if you go in the plugin kind of part of Google Chrome, you can type in PSN profiles and this will come up, and then you can install it and it'll do that. It takes the difficulty from the trophy guide basically. How's my movie channel doing? It's on pause. As much as I want to do it, I can't not. I need to focus everything into this, and it was going to take too much away. I might do little compilation bits on there, which is I might think of doing, but that's about it at this point. Hopefully in the future I can carry it on, but I've got the idea. I know I can do it, which is kind of what I want. It's what I've done a lot in my life. Is I've wanted to do something, I've got there, I've realised I can do it, and then it kind of gets not boring. I don't want to say it was boring. It wasn't, but it kind of I don't know. It's like when I really wanted to go into the fire service. I went through all the training. I did that. I drove the fire engine down Manchester to high streets and all that. And then it was kind of, I've done that now. I'm going to move on. It's a bit like Forrest Gump when he runs for 2.5 years, whatever it is, and he just says, I'm tired now, I think I'll go home. It's kind of like that. You do it, and then all of a sudden you just think, I'll do something else now. So, the movie channel I do want to do still, but I've done it. And that's all I needed. I needed to get that out of my system. That's the thing. That's what it was. Anyway. I will consider it in some form, hopefully. Probably not anytime soon, but yeah, hopefully soon at some point, maybe. Still hoping James Gunn sorts out DC. I think he could. Tried even Evil West. I haven't. The game is meant to be hard. Difficulty first story playthrough just boring. It's the evil playthrough that makes the combat shine to its fullest. Problem with Evil West, near 800 collectibles over 2 playthroughs. Holy crap. Whoo, that's a lot. Then that kind of puts me off. Best Marvel films: Winter Soldier, yes. Iron Man, first one, yes. Yes. Yeah, you're probably there. And then worst of that lot is probably Thor 2. They even killed Daredevil by putting it in She-Hulk. Is it in She-Hulk? Yeah, there's all these shows and things. I just don't want to watch them. Gotta go, Tommy. I'll see you later. Not a big fan of Marvel movies. Seems like there's no real weight to them, even though Thor Infinity was great. But then they go time travel. Nothing happens so far matters anymore. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. That's the whole multiverse thing. I think that's kind of where it started it there, and it didn't really. You knew that the snap was going to get reversed somehow. But I mean, ultimately they did do some big finishes there. That's what they did. Bring a load of people back, everyone back. But then things happened, and even bigger people left. I don't know. I thought it was good. It's probably the biggest problem I have with this year's last year's God of War is there was no weight to the story. It felt like one of the new Marvel films. Honestly, to me, it was just nothing predictable, no stakes, and yeah, sorry, that's it. 100 collectibles is work. 800 is insane. It is. Hawkeye show was really good. Of course, that's the one that isn't getting continued. See, I wouldn't watch that then because they've discontinued it already. The worst thing is when you have to watch TV series to understand something as well. You need to watch WandaVision, which I actually quite enjoyed, to be fair, to understand why she was like she was in Doctor Strange. And I did actually watch. That was the only one I watched, because I think that was the first one, wasn't it? WandaVision. I did watch. It was okay. Yes, it's fine. It was fine. I even like the quirky stuff they did at the start. But then I tried watching Loki, and my God, was that one of the most boring things I've ever seen. Anyway, we need to carry on. Borderlands 2, Dragon Age 2, Metro Redux, both of those good. Got to bounce D&D time. Nice. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, Kane. I will see you. D&D, nice. Not many people play that. Final Fantasy 15, Battlefield 1, Marvel Superheroes, nearly there on that one. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, Marvel Heroes Omega, that's a hell of a long one. Dragon Age Inquisition, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I want that to be good, but I really want to play that as well. I really like the other one. Or is that the other one? They both have very similar names, don't they? Just Cause 3, Skyrim. You've seen those interactive tables for board games? The ones that use the cameras and AR, augmented reality kind of thing. Or what? I don't know. Skyrim, Mad Max, Black Ops 3, Mafia 3, Yakuza Kiwami, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. Is this your first one? God of War? It might be. Human Revolution. Mankind. Yeah, I think it's the Human Revolution. That's the one. That's the good one. God of War is your first one. Nice. Any of you played The Messenger? I have not. Hitman. Definitely one of my favourite series now. And I've caught it right at the end, which I really hate. I was really... Because they're renaming it, aren't they? Hitman something. It's not going to be called Hitman 3 anymore. Hitman something anyway. They're renaming Hitman 3, so it just includes all the games and is just a one thing. I was hoping they'd do another list for that, but it doesn't look like they are. a big interactive screen on a table which you can change depending on the board game. No, I've not seen that. Like a touch screen type thing. That'd be good. Life is Strange. I did the new. All right. I know. No, I'm not going to mention it, actually. No, I'm going to do that. What Remains of Edith Finch? Can't wait to actually play that again. Kingdom Hearts Rechained. Borderlands 2. I did Borderlands 3 at the end of last year, and that was quite good, actually, in the end. Yeah, long, but it got there. Played the first hour of Mankind Divided and was never so bored playing a game before. A 10-minute unskippable cutscene at the start about the story I didn't care about didn't help either. No, it will not. I don't really like stealth games, but Hitman I wanted to try. Well, there you go. Hitman is not a stealth game. It's just not. That's not what it is. It's a puzzle game. And that's why I like it so much. I thought it was just going to be stealth, because the last one I did before was Hitman Absolution, which was fine, I suppose. So I didn't really play any until Hitman 3, because that had a platinum as well. That was kind of an off-putting thing as well, because they didn't have them. And yeah, oh my God, had I wished I played them, because they aren't. They're puzzle games. Assignation World, I believe. Assassination World. Yes, is that it? Yeah, something like that, yeah. Can't be bad. I was having to wait 25 minutes for the AC Brotherhood credits to end. I don't remember that. Usually I just walk off if that's the case. It's a second platformer with a story I saw with AAA. It's 8-bit and 16-bit. Yeah, I do know it. I just haven't played it. I do know the message. I've heard of it. I've seen it. Yeah, I mean, there is stealth elements to it, but that's not what the game is. Like, you do duck behind things, but ultimately, most of the time, you're out in the open with a disguise on, just walking past people, and then you get to a certain point, you can't go any further. You go and find another disguise, which is someone over there, and then it's a puzzle game, basically. That's what it is. Anyway, you're not supposed to get in combat at all, as well. It just doesn't work. Borderlands 2, Last of Us Remastered, Sonic Mania, Resident Evil 4. Do you think they'll actually give it a platinum this time? Or will they just troll everyone and just not give it one again? They have to, don't they? Red Dead Redemption 2, Borderlands the pre-sequel, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Kingdom Hearts 3. Nice, you're getting into it now. I can see a few coming up there. Monster Energy Supercross. So there's quite a lot. Actually, there's quite a few big jump here, it felt like, because we started in 2011. We've not actually gone up that high. I wish Hitman had a plat though. Well, yeah, technically it I know the first one doesn't. It doesn't. This one doesn't. But technically it does now. But you'd have to do all three of them to get it fully. Ben, when the top of your head gets cut off, you look like slender Carl Pilkington. I suppose the camera's not even angled down right. See, I've not done that. There we go. It's not even right. Why no one tell me? That's why it's been weird. See, I've not done this a while. Slender Carl Pink. I'm glad you put the word slender there. Carl Pink. He's funny though, isn't he? So that's fine. Damn spiders in Hot Wheels. They are nasty. Not as bad as the levels with the spiral, like, volcano, whatever it is at the end. He's not that bad, is he, Carl Pilkington? I mean, it's funny. I'm doing Need for Speed Shift on my PS3. My God, has it got boring now? Last push for the 50 rank. So tedious. Man, I did that. That was one of my very first platinums. Maybe even second or third. Wow. No, I didn't. No, Shift. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the other one. I did do Shift, but later on. But yeah, no. Rank 50. I do remember, yeah. It's got a head like an orange. Yours is fairly normally shaped. Yeah. Fairly normally. That's funny. Right. Far Cry New Dawn. That's one I'll probably never play. Until Dawn. Harry Potter Collection, Darksiders 3, which is a Souls-like Darksiders. It's something I probably would like, but at this point, probably not going to play it. Final Fantasy X HD, Harry Potter Collection 2, so where were we? January, April. Jack and Daxter, I might actually do that again, as much as I hated it on the Vita. Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Days Gone, nice, definitely getting into your stride now. Detroit Become Human. Bioshock, I can do again for the third time because I live in Europe and we have another list, apparently. I've not actually tried it yet. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, Call of Duty World War 2, that one will stay unfinished forever, I think, like you. Uncharted 3, Marvel Superheroes 2, Erica. That's the really boring one, isn't it? We did it in the end, to be fair. It was literally just two of us grinding it, though. For Need for Speed Heat. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that last time, didn't you? The Heat. I do remember that, actually, weirdly. Lost Legacy, Origins, Bioshock 2, Last of Us Part 2. Still got to replay that. Division 2, Lego Ninjago, the movie... Modern Warfare 2. Lots of 2s here. Mastering the tracks was the hard part for me in Shift. Was it section on Nürburgring you had to master? Now I don't remember Shift. I don't remember the Nürburgring being in it. I don't mind Far Cry, but there are more or less the same stories set in different world. Mad protagonist needs taking down. That's exactly what they are. But yeah, they're just satisfying to tick off. As much as that's kind of why I like Elden Ring so much, is because it doesn't have any of that. It is quite satisfying ticking those little things off on the map all the time. Erica's super boring. I messed up 2 and I had to do an 8th playthrough. Is it that bad? Because it is on my list of ones to do this year. I mean, it was free. I have it. Is it that bad? 8 times? You did it 8. I think it's 6 though, isn't it? Soren Sandu, tried playing DS3 before starting my DS2 run. All I have to say is that going from 60 frames to 30 in DS3 is kind of sad. Should I wait until I get a PS5? It won't change anything. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's not going to change it. So if you don't like it now, I think you're going to have to... kind of, yeah, it's good. That's it. I think I must be the only person who doesn't really notice frame rate change unless it drops really bad. Frame rate changes don't really bother me that much. It's strange. White Berry, how we doing? Good to see you. Just listen to a podcast while playing Erica. Is it one of those games you need to play, or can you just have it on and wander off? Do you have to do stuff? And what can I do? Do other stuff while it's on in the background, or do you have to catch things? Talking simulator, nothing but dialogue. Oh yeah, it's kind of a film, isn't it? Erica is bad. I'd rather watch grass grow. Oh God. As soon as you get used to 30 again, it'll be fine. Flip-flop in between is the issue. Yeah, see, I just don't notice it. I guess. I don't know. It's just not something that bothers me. I'm trying to think of a point. Yeah, the one that comes to mind is Bloodborne. Can really break down, but even then it doesn't bother me that much. I work with visual novels in your challenge. To beat them in under 2 hours, you can't engage with the story, just click through and a guide. Oh no, I'm not going to do that. If there are any visual novels in there, I think there's a couple. I will actually do them, because there was one I did, Time something. I thought it was really good. I wouldn't click through it. I think that's horrible when people do that. People put all this effort into making a game, especially if it's a puzzle game or something. Click through it all. It's kind of horrible. What game are you most excited for this year, aside from your speedruns? I don't know where to go with that. Where do I go with that answer? Resident Evil 4, Dead Space, Spider-Man. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't. One of those three. It's like Night Trap for my Vita, A to Z. Wow, okay. Going back there. Every Telltale game I've done has been hugely invested in. Wolf Among Us, easily the best one. Yeah, as I've played so far. I haven't played Guardians yet, which I do actually now have. I've heard that one's good, so who knows. I love Fallout 3, my favourite game of all time, so frame rates mean nothing to me. That is true. Wow, yeah, if you don't mind a frame rate of 2, then yeah, Fallout 3, yeah, that is really bad at the end. Usually don't care about frame rate in general unless it's both erratic or tanks massively. Yeah, I'm guessing Fallout. Too many games since New Game Plus came along. New PS Plus came along. Backlog started growing. It's growing huge. Yeah. Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, I mean Hogwarts Legacy, Spider-Man, Resident Evil 4, Dead Space, even Star Wars at this point, Hollow Knight. I'm sure there's going to be some good indies, but I just don't know them. There's going to be stuff. My favorite game, might not even be announced yet. It usually happens that way. Drakengard 3, Gundam Breaker 3, and Akiba's Beat. Okay. Supposed to release this year. Remember, see there, Wolf Among Us there. My friend tried getting the Erika Platt. He bored halfway through. Okay. Lords of Fallen. There's the proper Damon Hill. One of my favourite games on the PSP was Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, which was locked at 20. Okay. I play everything on 120 Hz these days, but the frame rate wasn't everything back in my day. No. I guess I'm just kind of used to not having it, so yeah. Bayonetta 3, Bayonetta on PS3 had some as well. What was your favourite platform 2022? Elden Ring. Have you played Death Stranding? Thoughts on DS2? Death Stranding. Yeah, Death Stranding. So that's actually a good one. Yeah, at the end of the year, I cleaned up the PS5 version like less than a month ago. And originally I played Death Stranding, I thought it was fine. And then I cleaned up the Death Stranding, and then I really liked it. And then I've cleaned up this new version of Death Stranding, and I think Death Stranding might be one of my favourite games of all time, which is really weird how much I hated it to start with. But there's just something so satisfying about it. I don't know why. It's got everything I hate about it. Like the shooting in it is terrible, and I don't know what it is. And the sort of every action has got a little cutscene. That thing usually really annoys me. I just don't know. But yeah, Death Stranding 2. I'd definitely be getting that one and playing that. Yeah. As much as I really don't care for the story in Death Stranding either. I wouldn't play it through it again for the story. I honestly wouldn't. I thought it was, at the end, terrible. Awful storytelling. But apparently they fixed the first few hours of gameplay now as well with this director's cut. It's supposed to be quite good now. I know. I feel like VR also plays a huge difference now for PS5 since it fluctuates less, and compared to PS3, PS4, the frames are more stable. 30 overall. Yes. I forced myself to play it only because of Hideo Kojima. I wouldn't play a game necessarily because I still don't play Metal Gear Solid 5 because of him. But yeah, I don't know what it is about the game. I think it's how clean everything is. I don't know, it's a weird way to put it. The presentation of it, it's all very clean. I don't know why that doesn't really make sense. I raced a friend to Erica Platt, and that really motivated me to dig deep and get it done. If I wasn't doing that, I don't know if I'd have made it. Okay. Maybe it's the magic of Kojima. Yeah. Wakey Wines, the shop's called, puts videos out with people buying them. Buying what? What? People go telling me that play Death Stranding as it's a real gem. I've been told by loads of people. I know a lot of people won't like it, and honestly, that's fine. I know it's not for everyone, but apparently it's for me. I just didn't realise it until the third time I played it, which is weird. Norman Reedus. I found out a fun fact earlier. You know, Nolan North voices Hades in the original God of War. I don't remember that. No, I didn't know that. Erica's a decent enough interactive film, but few too many playthroughs. I always find best to space them out over a longer period. Seems fresher and leaves a memory. Well, I'm doing that with a few games anyway, so I'm thinking that is one I'll do with, I'll do a playthrough, and then a week, 2, 3 weeks. It doesn't really matter as long as I get it done by the end of the year. Then I'll do another one, and yeah, hopefully that'll do. Art style and how clean it is. It's just really crisp. It's just there's so much not even the detail. There's not much detail to things. It's a kind of the attention to detail is more of the thing I would say. Of course, riding on terrain is still horrible, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, maybe one day I'll figure it out. Bloodborne was your favourite last year. Nice. Look above the comment you read. It's a joke how brainwashed people are by brands and that. Look above the comment you read. What? Where? Oh. Wait. What? No, I'm missing that. Tinnitus. Where? Acquired taste like licorice. I find it weird that people don't like licorice. I honestly don't get that. Licorice is amazing. It's just acquired taste like, I don't know. You can't say Marmite because nobody likes that. It's nasty. I don't know. Pineapple on pizza. Let's go there. Anyway, we need to carry on. Uncharted Lost Legacy, Assassin's Creed Origins, Bioshock 2. Where was it up to? It's further up than this. Far Cry 5. Dark Pictures Anthology. Unfortunately, they're really quite long, so I can't do any of those this year. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I do like that. Dragon Quest 11. Never played a Dragon Quest. It's the nickname of my dad. He was the one who made the account on my PS3. Where? Leighton Steenvoorden. Where? What? Where? Sorry, there. My PS name is... TNT. Right. Sorry, I completely missed that. Some corner shop owner in Wakefield is selling knockoff cans of Prime for £100 and putting videos on. Oh, that's a thing, isn't it? People on TikTok buying them. I fear for the country. Honestly, when I first saw that, I saw there's people queuing up outside Aldi to buy a frigging drink. I thought a really horrible thing. I can't say it because, yeah. But it's just, what are you doing? Why are you doing? I don't understand it. I love Marmite. I've never seen it. You've seen that video on Aldi? I have. There's grown men and women pushing kids out of the way to buy the fizzy water. It's fizzy like it's nonsense. I haven't tried it. I never will. I don't care, and I don't understand how some people can care so much about a drink. I honestly don't get it. I'm currently helping with Bloodborne. Nice. One question: do you have Sekiro? Unfortunately, I do not, Onyx. And at this point, I probably never will. Unfortunately, bloke fighting off a kid to get one. It's It's insane. Yeah. I love Marmite. No, I didn't know there was people that did that. Licorice is 5 on 5 even in booze. I can't say I've tried that. Man and Medan was super fun, at least for me. Probably wouldn't have enjoyed it if I didn't play it with a friend. Yeah, I think it'd be a good one to play with my wife, because I think it'd be funnier to do it that way. I just don't have the time to do it now. Not sure if this is an appropriate question, but what do you think of all the strikes going on? Any faith in our current government? Strikes? I honestly didn't know. Well, you mean like postal strikes and stuff? Government, I honestly care so little about politics. It just doesn't even register. I don't care. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It sounds horrible to say that. I suppose I should, but I just don't. I don't know. I live in a fairly rural place, so I just don't have to deal with stuff. So yeah, that sort of stuff just doesn't bother me. I don't watch the news. I don't read the news. So yeah, I don't know. Call it herd mentality, wanting to give yourself some importance as you have no individuality or personal interest. So you have to latch onto every. Yeah, I know. Yeah, herd mentality. Is it though? What I don't. I suppose I don't get the initial appeal for like the first person. It's a drink. It's like Vimto or something, right? It's just a drink. It just confuses me. I honestly don't know what is going on. Did you hope the drink was poison? Come on, you can admit it to us. No, it was worse than that. It was darker than that. But it's. I can't. Honestly, I cannot, because your opinion of me will change. No, it's not. Well, no, it's quite bad. It was just a weird thought that I had, and then I thought, no, I can't think those sort of things. Anyway, wear nonsense designer brands and follow trends. Yeah. I kind, we can sort of. Yeah, the designer brand and trends and stuff like that. Sometimes, because I say a trend, it might be fun. It might be to see if you can do it or whatever. But I don't understand throwing kids around an Aldi to buy some carbonated drink. I don't understand it. Wished those people bad things, didn't you, Ben? I just thought of a thing that we could do that, thins out the population a bit, Not bottled water from Fountain of Youth, is it? If that was a thing, bottled water from the Fountain of Youth, yes, you can start throwing kids around school and get that, because, it'd be worth it. But this other stuff, no. Donkey. True, exactly. Donkey. Wolverine, how we doing? Good to see you. Check the general chat in your Discord. I don't know what the drink is. I don't know what it is. I've not actually looked it up. I know it's you have to rewind the tape before giving it back. That's true. Yep. They wouldn't understand that. Be kind and rewind. A lot of people do it by well-known brands because they don't want to invest the time into finding out an ideal product for each category or product. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm anti-fashion, which you will be able to tell by now. It's quite discreet. You may have noticed. Shop to collapse on people. We're getting closer. I know it's a minimum standard of not terrible. Nike, I've always bought Nike. I have some brands, Timberland boots, Nike trainers. What else? That's about it. Platinum Chaser t-shirts. Jeans. I don't get expensive clothes like that. But yeah, mostly it's Timberland boots is the only thing that it's been a constant in my life that I've always got. But apart from that, no. Bought it out, sell it with £6 a bottle, which is in itself ludicrous. No stock, so people are flogging them for loads and selling. Is it because people think they will make money on it? I'm too old for tactics. Yes. I mean, remember when some YouTube influencer managed to trick people, kids especially, into eating Tide Pods? I don't know what that is. What, the washing stuff? Tide is a washing machine detergent, right? People want to try it. Yeah. Fashion is a con. Fashion, it blows my mind. Fashion and makeup and all that. Billions and billions that people spend on that. And, you know, you could just go to the gym and get the same. Yeah, they cover everything up. They spend hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands all out through their life covering everything up. Yeah. I bet you got it from CNA in Stockport back in the day. Yeah, man, CNA, remember that? Yes. People managed to convince people of all sorts of things. I almost microwaved my PSP as a kid due to idiots on the internet. Okay. I know your t-shirt rotation just from watching the stream, so no surprises there. Exactly. It's not bloody vintage wine or cheese, though. It's perishable. Yes, exactly. I'm not that stupid. I've never been on TikTok. I do occasionally watch the compilations of YouTube of people hurting themselves on TikTok, so that's quite funny. That's the best thing to happen from TikTok. I believe the actual term for it is FOMO. Yeah, fear of missing out, but on a more widespread level, yeah. Well, that's the video game company that we all know, Limited Run. That's their whole business model. Right, we need to carry on because it's nearly 10 o'clock. Darksiders. We actually... Yeah, we know we've already gotten into this one. Darksiders Assassin's Creed 2. Spyro Dragon. I'm actually going to play Spyro 2 and 3 this year, finally. I do it with Lego sometimes. And then you realise they don't actually get rid of the sets as much as they used to. I don't care too much about it. I do not care about designer clothes, for example. Plain white t-shirts all day for me. I mean, I just my own t-shirts or the ones from Tesco that my mum I saw coming out. No, my wife has bought. My mum buys my t-shirts from Tesco. Still. Anyway. Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, Plague Tale Innocence. Not that one, but the other one, my second favourite game of last year. Lego The Hobbit, Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope. That's the one I started with the eyebrows kid, and we didn't get very far. I streamed that one. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, Saints Row Re-Elected, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, Far Cry Primal, Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon. Related to what we were talking about, without saying your age, say something a young person today wouldn't understand. You got 10p for the phone. There you go. I cannot just say any northern slang that only me in bed would understand, to be fair. Yeah, like that. You got 10p for the phone. Current attention span is just gone. Yes, I literally couldn't find a single one coloured t-shirt in a store in my town. Had to order them online. Really? Just got all the colours. Which colour should we make this t-shirt? Just put them all on it. Is that that's what they do now? Control. Excellent. Marvel's Spider-Man. Geez, I felt that. Felt what? Horizon Zero Dawn. God of War 3 Remastered. Nice, you're doing the DLCs here as well. The Outer Worlds. I will finish that one day. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Yeah, unplugging the phone. Oh yeah, picking up the phone and hearing the internet. I got the Horizon Forbidden West set for Lego set for Christmas. Now, I was actually looking at that one. I forgot about that until the other week. Yes. I might get that one. I might not open that one initially. Because that's the thing with Lego. It goes up in value quite. It goes up better than gold, which is just insane. Literally farming DS3 Sunlight medals right now. Oh no, that's going to take you a while. Hopefully it's not... Have you done the shackles yet? Super Meat Boy is valued at $3,000 on the Vita. For those... Yeah, so... what he's talking about there is Limited Run did a Super Meat Boy on the Vita, and they had, what was it, like 100 odd... There wasn't many. And me and Eric, I tried to get one for him. I was doing it at the same time. They were dropping them at a certain time, and we tried to get one. I had my account ready to go. I was firing it. PayPal was all done, ready to go, and I couldn't do it fast enough. They were all just bots and bought up by whoever. I tried to get one just for Eric so we can finish his collection, but now they are $3,000 each. Yet they were, what, $30 or something they were selling them for. Aaron, how are you doing? Good to see you. Control was terrible, visually great, but the story was so confusing. Yeah, that's the best bit, the confusing story. That's why you play or watch something like Twin Peaks. Especially to 100%. I thought the gameplay was good. I really like the gameplay from it. Feed the pony, is that not a phrase people use anymore? I don't even know that phrase. Do I? Well, it did run quite... I didn't see... It wasn't terrible on the PS4. I did the guides, and that was on a standard PS4 from God knows when. I don't think it looks that bad on there. Anyway, Resident Evil 2, Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, Horizon Chase Turbo, Cat Quest. Who's done Cat Quest? Obviously, you've done Cat Quest. Is Cat Quest a co-op game? I know the second one is, but is the first one? Ben, I may follow your Bloodborne guide, but can I actually just go through the story till the boss and turn around, do the other trophies, back up, save, and do the boss fight? But can I actually just go through the story till the boss and turn down, do the other trophies? There are some things you'll need to do, and off the top of my head now, what you could do and miss, it's going to be the chords. It's not bad, Bloodborne, for missing things. It's quite... You'd have to really go out your way to miss things in Bloodborne. But I don't want to say... I can't remember the top what you could skip right now. Agreed on Control, in my opinion, one of the most boring games. Oh, man. Control, I liked it. I did it again. It did have frame rate issues, but very rarely. I didn't see them that badly. When someone passes out drunk and they need reviving with a kebab... Oh, I've not heard that one. Huh. Day of the Tentacle. Yeah, old point-and-click PC game. Life is Strange 2. Really not very good. Stories, the Path of Destinies. Nier Automata, yeah, you got a bit further than I did. Do you have a symmetrical gigabit? I don't know what that means. The umbilical cords are missable. Better follow the guide for them. But there's 4 of them. Only one of them's missable, and it's if you go into Isefka's clinic and hit her before she changes. If you don't do that, the other 2 aren't missable, and you'll be fine. It's something like that, but don't hold me to it. Control, Ashtray Maze, the music, that was good. From the Saturday's 8 Her Babies, that's a weird thing to know. Symmetrical equals 1. Oh. Symmetry, 1 gig download, 1 gig upload. No, I mean a gig download, that'd be fun. No, nowhere near. As someone like trendy thing to have cooked as a proper meal, yes. Only time frame rate would drop is when you'd unpause the game. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yes. And another thing as well. Don't use the PS5's suspend system. I'm trying to think of the actual word. When you play a PS5 game, and it says continue where you left off, don't ever use that. Always close the game down and make sure it saves properly and then do it, because it's ruining some trophy runs. So honestly, if you do use that and you've got away with it, you're probably quite lucky. But I would never use anything like that for that reason. So yeah, that's another thing as well. Yeah. Okay. Right, Disney Classics, Aladdin and Lion King. There's two games from sleep mode. That sort of thing. It's kind of sleep mode, isn't it? Can I do the story of Bloodborne until the final boss? Before that, do all the other trophies? I want to say pretty much yes if you don't kill Yosefka before she changes in the clinic. And if you don't know what that means, I can't really go through it right now. Ben, have you ever humble bragged about your achievements to people in real life? No. No. I don't know anybody in real life who would care. Honestly. I'm not going to just stop random people in the street. Or maybe I should. No. Not at all. Concrete Genie's there again. SpongeBob SquareHead. The Order 1886. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. 1%. Oh, wow. Astro's Playroom, the first. That is the first one. Excellent. You got the right answer. The first PS5 Platinum you should get. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Brotherhood. Donut County. His new game. So, I forget his name. Hang on. Let's see if I can just open it up. Ben Esposito. His new game looks really good, and I dismissed it straight away, and I feel quite bad for doing it. I think it's called Rollerdrome or something like that. It's not what you think it is. Just have a look at it. I'm going to get it. It actually looks like it could be really good. You're going to get recognised from your YouTube work on one day in public, man. I think the only chance of that ever happening is if I bump into you in Stockport somewhere. Apart from that, I don't think that would ever happen. Nice. Just platinumed Elden Ring yesterday. Excellent. Yeah, Rollerdrome is hella good. Yes, I completely dismissed it as just kind of a sort of nonsense multiplayer. I didn't even look into it, but it's not that, and it looks like really deep gameplay that is surface level. Looks quite boring, but it's not. It's quite hard to explain what it is. Don't need to brag. People just look at my trophy list and get shocked when I tell them I'm a trophy hunter. Need for Speed Rivals, Team Sonic Racing, Crash Bandicoot. Slowed down a bit here. Far Cry 4, Rayman Legends, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Not finished that one off. I'm guessing it's the hard playthrough on that one. Dirt 5, which I did like. Resident Evil 3, Mafia, Nickelodeon, All Stars. But how long did that take? A week and 3 days. Is it any good? Because I could see that one being good. A good one to do just now and then. The learning curve for it is difficult. I've heard that, but when it clicks, it's supposed to be really good. On YouTube, Platinum Chasers on YouTube Rewind 2029. No, I doubt I'll ever get to 100,000. As good as the last month has been, over 1,000 in the last month, which is the best month ever. I doubt I'll ever get there. Could you imagine? Which one's better, DS1 or Sekiro? DS1 by huge margin. It should be massive. IBS. You didn't have to say that. I do not mean fat. Yeah, I honestly don't think so. It's cool to think, maybe, but I also don't want it in a way. It's a weird thing to say. I don't feel it sounds like I'm not grateful for it. I wouldn't want to be either. As well, I like to be quite private. I know I come and do this and talk and tell you all sorts of stuff, but I am quite private as well. So no, I probably wouldn't want that. Non-gamers ask me, "You're a hunter of what exactly?" Really repetitive online is annoying. I might do. I'm literally making remaining accounts myself and sub to get 100,000 Hannah Montana. If you're not there by 2029, the numbers say I should be, but who knows? Anyway, what big games are you playing this year? Dead Space, RE4, Silent Hill 2. Is it Silent Hill 2 remake that they're doing? Dead Island 2, I never played the first. Didn't really care for it. Hogwarts, yes. Spider-Man 2, yes. Kill the Justice League, I forgot about that. Yeah, that as well. And then Hollow Knight and even Star Wars, I suppose, because it is a Souls-like, so it's the closest thing we're getting at this point. Anyway, on we go. This is House of Ashes 1, Dark Pictures. Raiden 5, Director's Cut. I Am Dead. Okay, just stay humble. I don't think I'll have a problem with that. I'm not that sort of person. So yeah, got to get that Hannah Montana content. Hopefully, not. Hopefully. I'd have to fix my PS3 for that as well. I Am Dead. Is that quick and easy one? 51% might make me believe it is. Have I got that on my list? Maybe I have. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. That's a good one. Stray. It's good. It's okay. I'd play it again. Hopefully I'll like it better this time. Horizon Forbidden West. The Artful Escape. Some people say it's extremely boring. I think it was this one, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Deliver Us the Moon. That's on my list. South Park, Stick of Truth. People ask me for the other one, the guide to do the next one as well. I don't know. I don't talk to non-gamers about trophy hunting. Some of my friends that play games think it's a bit weird, but they are cool with it. I've only one friend who is kind of a trophy hunter. I can't even talk to, like my brother or anything. No. Is Batman going to be using the fear gas to keep it in with the continuity of Arkham Knight? We literally hear Harley call him Bruce in the trailer, keeping that consistent. I don't know what you're talking about. Did I finish Arkham Knight? I can't remember now. Little Nightmares, excellent. Telling Lies, I know it's terrible, but I'm going to do it. Chicken Police, I thought that was going to be good, my sort of thing, but it just wasn't. Wreckfest, excuse me. I do like Skater XL, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Which one is that one? Cowbunga Collection, that's the good one, right? Jesus. Kona, I'll do that at some point. It seems like you're doing all the ones that are on my list here. Last Stop, Toem, which I really did like. It was quite good. It was good. Minecraft, Celeste, Inside, Far Cry 6, Medieval, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Dragon Quest Heroes, The Crew 2, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Wheel of Fortune. That's a random one to have up there. That must be on PS Plus. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, The Gardens Between. That's the game that started it all off. RGB Room Tour 2023. What's the RGB bit? South Park Fractured Butthole is a bit of a weird one to do a guide for, but the combat is a bit of a bad side for my liking, but it's funny, so it gets a pass. I thought the combat was really good, and I don't usually like turn-based, but I really liked it in South Park. I like it even more in the sequel. It was a weird one to do a guide for, yes, but no, that's the second one. No, that is the second one you're talking about. I did like it, but it would be doing weird. I think it's not as bad with regards to missable things, if I remember rightly. Gets exposed by Scarecrow at the end of Arkham Knight. And the secret ending for the collecting of the Riddler trophies, you see him hunting criminals by guessing them. Oh, I don't remember that. There you go, Rachnid. Rachnid, that's a good username to have on PSN, actually. As no numbers involved or anything. As no one would obviously normally fear him knowing his identity, so he fakes his death. Oh, hang on. Okay. After I get platinum for Predator Hunting Grounds, I'm probably going to take a few months of trophy hunting. I don't blame you. That's crazy that you're going for that. That's a long one. Have you seen the Xbox Live High on Life? The exclusive, yeah, I have. It's the Guns talking to you. It's Rick and Morty guy, right? And it's basically Morty talking to you the whole time. Yes. It does look quite good. It looks like a bit of a one-trick pony, but it could be quite good for a few hours. Okay. Conroy's Last Dance. I suppose you have to play it just for that, don't you? It'll sell just off that, won't it, for most fans? Right, Bug Snacks, Ocean Horn Monster. Isn't that quite a... No, it's not. I thought that was quite a long one. Guess not. Is that quite good? That might be one worth adding to the list. Ocean Horn, I'm going to write that down. Is that good? Evening. Arrow, how we doing? I will have to catch up during tomorrow. Yes, you will, because I'm about to finish. But yeah, good. During tomorrow's gym session. Oh, that's pretty cool. Watch, listen during the gym. Yeah, hope you're all good in the new year. Hopefully you are as well. Just got Formula 1 2022 plat. Very nice. Got 2 trophies left, 400 more kills. Then need 4 real life players for another trophy. Wow. Good luck with that. 0. Has he got 0? Oh wow, he's got 0. Ah. The something could be a spoiler in Gotham Knights is voiced by the guy who played Alexius in Odyssey, you know. The something though, but who's the something? I don't mind spoilers, you can send me the message. What's your favourite game? What do you mean, what? Ever? Bloodborne. I like it, plays like Zelda. That's quite cool. Hello Neil, Happy New Year to you as well. High on Life is quirky, funny dialogue. The game is in the vein of Outer Worlds. That's what I thought. That's what I thought of when I saw it. Maybe it'll get released on PlayStation at some point. Maybe, hopefully. Rather that than Starfield. They can keep that. Just put that on. Put High on Life on instead. Right. Hot Wheels Unleashed, which I weirdly liked in the end. It does take quite a lot. The grind, the farming at the end of Hot Wheels is horrendous. Really bad. Or maybe I just did it wrong. I don't know. But it was a good 5 or 6 hours doing the same track. Anyway, and then the medium, which you've said is acceptable, which is good because it's on the list, so I'll do that. That felt like a lot more than 87 platinums, I must admit. It really did at the end there. But yeah, I don't know how you've got away with not doing a single ultra rare. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just thought you might get one even without trying. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, decent, nice. Some good ones to clean up as well. Some random ones that you've not done. Minecraft though. Probably not that. Most of them though, especially the recent ones. I'm trying to find something. Near. Yeah, it seems like a lot more than 87 on this one. The gears, coins, grind, suck. It's horrible. It really is bad. It's offensively bad. Like I played it all, and I did the DLC. There wasn't much to do in the DLC, but there was so much. By the time I'd done everything I needed to do, I just got the 15,000 gear trophy, something like that, and then I needed another 10,000, or was it 10,000? I needed 15,000, and it takes so long. Right. James Mariani. Sorry, I'm completely wrecking that. How do we send your profile for you to analyse? Basically, just be here, and then it's a good chance I'll look at it. Obviously, not now. I'm signing off now. But yeah, next week. Yeah, just join in, and then if you're here, I'll spin the wheel, put your names in a hat, basically, and pick one out. That's how we do it now. That's not grinding, Ben. Try 5 days replaying the same dungeon on Yakuza. Oh, okay. No, I'm done. See, that is why I don't play JRPGs, because I just don't have it in me, honestly. Since he's in the prologue, the voice of Alexius voices Batman in the audio recordings. Okay. I have... right. Okay, so he's in audio recording form. Right. I have trouble starting games, popping 2 trophies, leaving for months, and then picking the game back up again randomly. Yeah, that's not something I've had. A couple of games I've done that with, but it's quite rare I do that. That's why it's so hard choosing a game, because I think I have to commit to what I'm about to choose. So yeah. I don't know why I was dropping it, Ancient Greek, as if there was some sort of hint. Right. Excellent. That's Patrick. Okay. And pretty much dead on 10 o'clock here as well. Right, where's my thing? I need to bring it up there. So, yeah, excellent. Good to see everyone again in the new year. And, yeah, all the usuals are back, which is great. If I had known beforehand, I wouldn't have either. What's that on? Oh, on Yakuza, yeah, you wouldn't have done. Okay, yeah, same thing. Yeah, we'll carry this on. Now, we'll do it again next week. So you don't play Final Fantasy. I mean, I've done Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't think I'm really bothered about the second half. It's kind of lost me at this point. I might play it, I don't know. But no, apart from that, I've not played any other Final Fantasy. Ben, check the Discord. I will. Yeah, so have a good week, everyone. And I'll see you all next Sunday, same time. Do this all over again, talking nonsense for 3 hours, which is fun times. Yeah, so good night, Gordo, Patrick, Abigail, Roxy, Fide, Will, Michael, Tetra, Roxy, Abigail, Mayara, Will, Gordo, Nezinitis. Let's try that one. That's the pronunciation we're going with. James, who we got? Neil, whoever's still here. Mayara, Tetra, Shadow, everybody. Have a good week. I'm going to go and get another 7 platinums, hopefully, by this time. Who knows? Goodbye.